it would be more beneficial for you to have at least a 5-man core and Harrison there. If you don't have that, sucks, but you kind of have to run with it.
Yeah.
So at least have a 5-man core.
Okay.
That's you need to have. And keep in mind, is Isabel camouflage?
No.
No? Yeah, so never mind then. I was just saying that
Take that thought right out the window.
if
Because this would 1,
She
2,
can't-
3, 4, 5.
yeah, that's a good core. APHMG. Smoke is good. Headshot. Yeah, that's not bad. 2 points. Is there anything you can get? Are Highlanders? Or is there a Highlander for 8 points? Just click on the Highlander. Any Highlander. No. Is there somewhere you can boost up 2 more points? Just like,
Well,
think of like
I'm gonna have to take.
improvement.
I'm gonna have to take these out because
You're gonna have a model for him.
yeah. So that's 3
Dude,
SWC.
that's a missile with a camo.
Mm-hmm.
What you building for?
It's
Infinity.
a tabletop Infinity the game, and we're prepping for a tournament that will be actually in like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Coming
First
up
weekend of
fast.
October.
Yeah.
Sheesh. It's like we're right there already. Do you need any of these?
Yeah, we'll need to start with those pretty quick here.
Nice.
In fact, if everybody would like to give me that wonderful D20 roll.
Oh,
See
let's
how our
start with
fortunes
this.
1.
Crit.
Hey.
Die.
Is that a 1 there?
This is the die that this is the first D20 I got, like in my life period.
Yeah.
About 25 years ago. A 12! Look at that! It didn't fuck me over this time.
I would name that
so
die Cherry Fire.
Cherry fire.
Yeah. It's a very red die.
It is.
Hot tamale.
That's black for me. Starting off great.
One.
Okay, so we got the 20, 12.
A black.
Okay,
16.
so far looking very positive. Have to shift these over a little more visible.
That's bad.
Yep.
You never want to start out with
Hey, you know, I have good feelings. It's very
great.
positive so far.
We have to start off net something, either bad or good.
Yeah.
You can be even. It's possible. 15.
With 5
Nice.
chips.
Congratulations.
Oh.
It's not looking good.
Nice.
My condolences.
To the entire party?
Excuse you.
We will survive. Probably. Possibly. Depends on what floor we go to, I assume.
Well, you don't have a lot of choices.
Do
in
I
that
have a
matter.
minute to fill up my coffee?
Yeah, go for it. I'm gonna get dice and stuff ready. See what else we got hanging around here. All right, minis. Eight. Get a couple sixes. Never know when you need more 12s. Not enough love for the D12. Okay. Can anybody remember where they were start of last session?
I was at the computer.
I was behind him, I do believe.
And then I believe I was just. I would,
Sounds about right.
yeah, I think I was guarding this door because Jay's character was still in the bed. I think. Either that or we were both like right outside this door guarding it. One or the other.
Alright, say data. See if I still have pieces of that. Part of it. Thanks for making these.
Okay, it's popcorn. Like I was.
There is pretzels and popcorn if you want. Cups. Just go and grab some.
Oh yeah, I was just like looking at you carrying it in. It's like, is that potato chips? Is these a couple of potato chips?
Yes.
Place has its own deep fat fryer. You just walk over. And
I
pop
knew I
some chips
respected
out.
this man when I saw him with a cup of potato chips.
There are worse reasons to respect someone.
Oh.
All right, because I didn't. That's what I was going to do. I was going to print out more side computer tiles. I guess I can reuse these guys temporarily. But if you meander around, I might have to salvage more. So, we'll just throw it with this. The expectation.
Sorry. I'm ready. Sorry.
Yeah.
Ooh.
There at the computer.
That's a big gun.
Right behind. And
Looks pretty hot. $12, yeah, it's normal blister. Honestly, I wouldn't get more than one of those. Let me look at the stats.
cleaned and
77 points, missile. So,
we can grab all the
we can
side
talk
doors.
all right. He's a bit pricey. Like, the problem with, like, it's 27 points.
There we go.
Like,
I believe that is the map explored up until now.
later.
Oh yeah, you can spend hours on army designs.
Right. And I'm new, so I'm just still trying to learn everything.
So my take on this is just, if you want to have friends, you take one of those. If you don't want to take, if you don't want to have friends, you take two and put them in a 5-man core, and just put them on the rooftop. So whenever someone shows up, it's 4 missiles that way. It's nasty.
And this is called Legion?
Infinity.
Infinity. Is it anything like Warhammer 40k?
It's tabletop, yeah. A lot of it's more.
That similarity.
It's more tactical game, like where Warhammer is like, oh, you have units and pretty much who rolls more dice wins. This is more like you need to like go like 4 turns further, kind of like see what's going on the field.
Good old chess game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we last left off with a lot of you accessing a computer. Where are the two of you on the map?
Let's say here somewhere.
Because I don't think you guys had cycled
No,
in there
yeah.
yet.
I think when we last left off, either you were still healing in this bed and I was guarding,
Yeah.
or we were both
That
guarding
makes
this
sense.
way.
Yeah, for sure. We didn't go through those doors. Correct.
Because you two
We're
were
up to the computer.
forward scouts, effectively.
And I had a boo boo. I need to do. I needed to do. I did hurt a lot.
A little bit of an itch that needs taken care of.
Just think, you could have been technified. Been a cyborg.
No.
Think of it.
The advantages.
Of cyberization.
Talk about a cybernetic boob job.
Please. This is all natural.
Okay. Back up and set up. So, last, the two of you being Major and Damascus, accessed the computer network, got a blueprint, effectively, of the 3 floors that you've got access to. And I don't know where you want to go from there.
Alright, what's left on this floor? We got a nice map that tells us everything, so.
Yep. So over here, nuclear waste storage facility.
No go. Yep.
Down here, you've got waste storage alpha. From there, you've got a kind of locker section that loops around here. There is a office, and then there is isotope storage, which seems to be behind some rather heavy security. There is a control room over here, and the reactor core proper over there.
And
And that
remind me,
seems to be about it for this.
we couldn't get one of the doors open, correct?
This was currently locked. This had the warning of reactor core,
Oh, okay.
a number of others. This also, I think, was giving you a radioactive warning, and I believe this one would as well, as it is also a waste storage location.
So it's a fun floor we're on, is what we're gathering.
Yeah.
Yep,
So just
very fun.
a quick recap because we haven't been here last week. We have a couple things to do on this station, right?
You have a couple of
So-
required objectives, and then some optional, depending on how much time you love
Right.
spending on.
Can
this
we go
station.
through because I remember you were writing them down as to
Yes.
shut down the laser,
Yeah, like the
Take out the virus.
take out the virus.
Get out.
the only things we need to do to leave, like literally just to make it safe to leave, is disarm the defense system, and then I believe there
Take
was
out the AI.
No,
I don't think we even had to do that. It's
we
just
got
it was just disarm the defense system, and I think it was also the laser drill.
No, we don't have to do the laser drill. We just need to disarm the.
I feel like there was a second step after disarming the defense, but there might not actually be. It might actually just be disarm the defense, and then we're
The
essentially
laser
safe to
drill
leave.
could be a weapon against a
Yep.
planet.
Right.
I
That's-
mean, planet or smaller, which is
Right.
almost
We might
anything you
need-
can think about. Yeah.
So- Another thing just on the list of things to do. We still don't know what happened to the planet. So even if we leave this place, it would be great to know where we're going, and there's still home somewhere where we're planning to go.
Okay, yeah.
Or if there's no.
Oh, if there's home.
You said the
that's
planet.
a fun question.
You said the planet. To be clear, right? You're talking about Earth there, or you're talking about the moon we were heading to?
Any,
Okay.
really. Just because
Are
we're
there
in the vacuum. We
That's
don't
the answer,
know.
yes.
We have.
Are there even planets outside? Can you put this Earth in a beaker? Can you? I don't believe it.
So,
Very large beaker.
can we get together as a group so we can actually talk about this?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you managed to locate some stuff. You can cycle your way back through. There's a moment or two of just tension where one of you is cycling through the airlock. It's going
the
through.
airlock. Okay.
Yep, you're getting decontaminated again,
It's like being in
and
the alien movie.
find yourself
So-
back through to the other side. And
So you said there is an
follow the
office.
hallway.
Do we have any chalk, by the way? Any
Don't
chalk?
Chalk?
Yeah. Let's mark an X right here that we've been here.
Oh,
Spray
okay.
paint.
Spray paint. So you said there's an office here, right? Maybe we
Yeah.
can gather information there.
Well, we can't get through that door yet. However, is the radiation warning going off on the reactor core? Because you said there was a control room on the other side of that.
The reactor core itself, the door does have a lock on it. It requires a reactor core clearance. That being said, you can always try to bypass it. You definitely remember what happened last time you attempted to close a door and things went poorly. And that was a lower security check. So this would definitely be higher. Granted, that was a 1.
Always more key cards.
Security clearance is important. You don't want just any random
Definitely.
Joe poking
Okay,
the
what kind of lock
reactor.
is on this door? This,
Over
no,
here?
The
The
one that
locker.
goes to the locker rooms and stuff.
It's similar to the reactor core lock. You would assume it's either the same thing or they gave it like a little subdivision of it. That being said, with that understanding, it is definitely a lower level of security because this is like auxiliary systems as opposed to the core system for the reactor. So you would have a much better chance breaking through that door than you would that one.
Then we know
do we
that
have
corridor
Captain
is
Strong's
connected.
key card?
Yeah, you guys should still have that on hand.
Do we
I got
want
it.
to see if
I
it works?
got it. Yeah, can I just swipe it, like, just to see if it works for this door?
Yeah, you get the little warning flash of
Okay.
couldn't read the proper credential.
I have a,
And they're both out. They're both
Major-
still inside here or out here now?
Yeah, we're
can
we're both
I
outside.
ask you a question?
Yes.
I have a,
You just might not like the answer.
yeah. Can I call you somehow other ways than Major?
No.
Is that okay? I just have a Ghost in the Shell flashbacks
That's the point.
every time.
Well, you can refer to me by my first name, Major. I am Major.
Can I call you somehow else? Marcia, maybe?
You can call me Mortius.
Morius?
Yeah, that sounds right.
Morius.
I only have a vague idea of
How to actually pronounce it.
Yeah,
That's fair.
Marcia Morris.
It's more, but us.
Morias.
Thank you,
Right?
Maurice. Do you think you can? Clearly, the card doesn't work for this door. Do you think you can help us with that?
If I can scrounge up the proper tools to try to bypass it, I can try to bypass it.
Do you have correct tools?
On me? No.
Correct. Not at the moment.
Do you have any idea where to find those tools that might ease up our travel and transportation to the station?
Honestly, on the station, I have no idea. I can try some improvised tools with stuff we got around here if I can find the right thing. Other than that,
Do you want to try that?
I can see what I can find.
Okay.
I can help to the best of my abilities.
All right.
I can tinker around.
So, perception check to find tools, and he's helping, so I get advantage.
Sounds good. I would say more investigation in that
Investigation
case.
works better.
But yes.
So you're just trying to investigate if you can open it, not trying to open it yet.
I'm trying to scrounge up some
Tools to do
Okay,
so.
okay.
Yep.
And we always do still have the flight deck, the third floor that we could check out.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Let's see.
First roll of the night.
Nice.
17.
17, all right. You do some poking around, you kind of think back a little bit, and you go, okay, I could potentially pull some bits and pieces off that access terminal and be able to scrounge up enough properly shaped bits of metal, sharp edges, those kind of things to kind of create a impromptu kit to work with. But you're also getting a pretty strong feeling like whatever you end up doing, as long as you can get through that door, that's probably going to get you access to tools and the like.
So, yeah, I can pick some stuff off the terminal and try to get us through this door. However, according to the map, on the other side of that door is probably where we find things like that. Tools and such.
That gives me a lot of information now. Do you think we should try it now?
I'm willing to try it. If you're all on board with it.
Yeah, I got your
Of
back.
course, we may attract attention if I do it.
True.
We got you covered.
All right.
Moraes, your skills are superb for this mission. I am very thankful that you're a part of this group.
Team butter up.
I will give you inspiration, so add D6 to your next roll.
Okay, so
And I'm helping him. Does that give him advantage or +5 to this roll?
Helping how so? Because I
Are
can...
you-
Hear how I help. I step away. I am out of his business or hers. I'm out of her business and just like let the professional do their job. Because I respect their work and patience.
Cute, but not helping, I would say.
Okay, so I go ahead and scrounge up some tools
Okay.
and attempt to bypass this lock.
All right. Give it a shot.
That's digital or analog?
Analog at this point.
Okay, well, send me.
Cool.
Computer, why you know computer?
22.
Hey. So, pop in there, start reworking some of the wiring a little bit. You're able to find the proper wire to kind of cross over, get a spark, and you see the door unlatches. But you're going to need to actually push against this to get it open.
Mr. Blue?
We do have a crowbar.
That being said, from the other side, you can definitely hear some movement. Something is on the other side
Glorious
of the door.
combat.
Before we open this,
Uh-huh.
let's look. I want to look through the little
The
people.
gap.
You're going to put your very delicate eyes near the part where the enemies are.
I'm just gonna like
Just
just
action.
peep in.
Okay. Give
Just
me a
be a
perception check then.
Hell yeah.
I'm like,
I don't
there.
perceive shit.
I
Well, what did you roll? What did you roll?
4 plus 4, so 8.
Door's pretty well enclosed. You can see the basics. You're seeing like a shadow on the back wall over here from some light over there. You're seeing a vaguely human shape kind of just moving around.
There's a human shape.
Right, we're gonna have to deal with it.
Yeah.
Give me the
Mr. Blue,
crowbar.
can you...
Give me the crowbar.
You want a crowbar?
Yes.
I'll hand over the crowbar.
I'm gonna go over you.
Crowbar gear.
Point my laser pistol, ready to go.
All right, to force this door is
Combat
athletics,
knives.
right?
Yep. Technically, it would just be a strength
Right.
check.
Pistol.
So you want to like bang up one and like
I
this?
thought forcing doors was athletics.
It's our formation. We found
It's
with
It's
this
one of
I'm
those
fine
more
there.
vagaries
I'm
of the
second
system
behind you.
where
Yeah.
often they'll recommend it just
Saying by
be
me?
strength
Here?
scores,
Or
and
you
I've
wanna be right
leaned
behind me?
towards making it a skill check.
Where are you at?
This is a case
I'm
where it'll be
here, this is the major.
attribute with advantage because of
Oh,
crowbar.
yeah,
He's the
right in
major.
the middle then.
I got
Right here.
one of the best strengths
Yeah.
in the group anyway, so.
'Cause I got both pistols.
and it's not going to be a high check. You've got that leverage.
Mm-hmm.
It's more so just seeing like how long is it going to take,
Yeah.
and are the things on the other side going to notice first. This is much less about success and more about effect.
Well, it's not a very good success.
Cool.
I mean, we have lots of luck over here.
You do have a lot of luck. That is
Yeah,
true.
let's flip one and see how that
Yeah,
goes.
okay.
We know exactly how this is going.
Okay, 12.
Okay, yeah.
It's better.
That's enough to get things moving and not have to give the opponent the upper hand in this regard.
That's good to know.
Good
team.
I'm gonna fast draw one of my mugs.
Now the question was that proper grammar? He said it was singular, implying one. We will see if there's actually only one.
One that you know of. That we know of.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, you know, I'm not a mathematician, but you know,
We will, to further confuse everyone,
Yeah, let's do that.
oh, the major already down. No.
rotate this so everybody can see it.
Ah.
Nice. Oh, props is just the best.
Oh, it's nice to have a 3D map.
Mm-hmm.
It does on occasion require you to stand up though, and that can suck.
I guess that's a lot of opponents that we don't see yet. Open the door!
Immediately,
Please,
yeah.
open the door! Hurry up!
Yeah, where's this human shape you were talking about? I just see a locker.
Oh, you can definitely see a shadow, a silhouette on the back wall there.
Yeah, there's just one guy.
Just don't worry about it.
Oh yeah, we'll just rush them so our backs are facing this way. It'll be fine.
What's
Yeah, it'll be
the
great.
worst that could... Oh no, I said it.
It's gonna be great. Y'all, it's gonna be great.
It's not like when it
So-
rains it pours.
Roll initiative.
Ah,
Neither side gets a surprise round, so...
nice. That's
Oh.
very good.
Oh.
15.
Nice.
That's
We're gonna do them in sets.
beautiful.
I didn't get asked this time.
First.
Wait, is it bad or
And
good?
then there's
Wow.
Okay, yeah, you guys probably got the drop on him. Damascus,
15.
Major,
14.
Barry,
5.
nice.
I think that's actually the worst initiative roll I've ever rolled.
Jazell,
17.
dang.
Oh, you get to go first.
Yeah, Barry needs to stretch those hands out.
And coming in last. All right, Jazell, you're up first. You can
So,
clearly see a shadow on the back wall
Just
here.
the shadow, not the.
Not a person, yeah.
Okay.
It's very clear that it is coming from this direction, though.
All right.
Squeaky chair.
So, can I hold an action? So I have a mug in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pull out one of the flechette pistols
Okay.
that I have, and I will aim at the gap, the door that Major is trying to pry open, and I will just any hostile creature that will pretty much be coming in my point of view, I will just like shoot it immediately.
Okay.
Right.
So draw and
And hold my
first
action.
hostile opponent you see, you will shoot.
Yep.
And this is your exit to the office.
Nice.
There is another door over here as well
Mhm.
that you saw on the map that goes into
The core.
waste storage alpha over there. All right, so you prep an action.
Mm-hmm.
Damascus.
I'm going to. Do I see anybody right now?
Damascus.
Probably not. No.
Do we hear like?
Yeah, you're hearing like raspy breathing, like
more than one creature.
yeah.
Okay.
It's
So.
it's like being at a convention and you found the group of people who are sick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's like really phlegmy.
Oh yeah. I aim.
Yeah. It's that uncomfortable heavy breathing kind of sound mixed with like that popping gargle of phlegm.
I'm back. Yo, want me to take a look and come back?
Don't forget cough drops. They might want them.
Ricola.
I'm gonna miss Damascus.
I think maybe you should just ready a shot.
Ready a shot?
Takes out a small shot glass and whiskey.
You said it. I'm gonna ready an action because I have both pistols out right now. My flechette and my laser pistol. Yeah,
Yep. Now, catch will be
I can only shoot one. Yeah.
because of action economy.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm going to ready an action as well. To shoot the first bad guy.
Sounds good.
So.
Major, you're up.
Alright.
So, you being in the doorway, you can get like that kind of side glimpse. You see a shoulder kind of occasionally poke out from behind these two large, kind of sharp-edged structures. You've seen these before. They tend to be like large containers for either full body suits of some sort. You've seen similar things in the military where they'd use those for like exoskeletons or power armor, or even on occasions like hazmat suits and stuff that need to be properly maintained. Those little receptacles tend to help clean and repair those and get them ready for next use.
Okay, so what I want to do is take out my sword and walk up to the door to block it so they're kind of
Funnel.
Bottleneck.
bottleneck. And I will yell to them to come on out because I know they're there and ready in action to swing.
All right, prepped and ready. You hear the sound of some people getting alerted. There's a quick like, huh? Insert Tim Allen noises
Yeah.
here.
It's like, huh? Tim Allen. Tim Taylor.
Buzz Lightyear.
There you go. See two of them around the corner. They're kind of moving at a quick gait. They're hunched over. You're noticing sores covering their bodies that have this kind of that sickly yellow fluid kind of look
So it
to
is a
them.
convention.
Yeah. First one rushes up, and
So we get our attacks.
you get your attack first, and then we'll deal with the other two getting their
I
shots.
am going to reroll that.
Cool. Take that flip.
And we got nice triangles now.
Nice.
So that is a 16.
I will
Okay,
end.
that will hit. Gain some
No.
damage.
That is 14.
That still hits.
Nice. That's good.
So 3 damage slashing.
Okay. This is...
Or no, I rolled the wrong dice. Let me try it with the right dice.
There you go.
So that is
Nice.
8 slashing damage.
Very nice. Okay. First hit. Guy collapses. There's that unsettling undulation that's going on.
It's almost as if the sickly are weak.
In a way.
Can they take their shots?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one rounds the corner. That'll hit.
22. So flechette pistol is 2d4 plus 2d4 damage.
Plus dex.
2, 3, 4 damage.
Okay. Solid hit. There's a nasty pop, and some yellow fluid spills out.
Is that the only person we can see right now?
Yep.
Can we see that person in the corner?
You can vaguely make them out. Any shots against them are going to, effectively give them a 5 to their AC because they're in 3/4 cover.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
You could take the shot, but the other one's much clearer.
Yeah.
Shot.
Yeah, we'll do the sickly one.
Okay.
Sickly one. That's going to be a. Oh well, let's see.
What shall the king dine upon tonight?
See what I did here? Look. I have a flechette pistol. I roll a die. I add my bonus that is calculated from dex and proficiency
Yeah,
bonus
no,
when I
right,
do damage.
I know.
So you don't have to look for it
So-
every time.
Well, okay, I'll do it next time. Okay.
You can also put it on a note card. I find that to be helpful. Just over there.
So
Right there.
that
That was the nice thing with
is
40.
a
Built a lot of
17,
letters out. That'll hit.
and that's going to be a 9 plus 12 points of damage.
Another hit lands, and there's that same splash coming off of it. Hits.
Splash.
Yep. Hits the back wall, kind of sizzles, pops a little bit.
Alright, switching the ranged.
Is it like a little sharp to the nose?
Oh yeah, accurate.
Eee, I don't like that.
Berry.
Alright.
There's one you can kind of make out. Again, 3/4 cover from your position.
Right.
Because
And
you're shooting at a bad angle.
the liquid that they are spewing out as they die, that is the same, or at least it looks like the same as the original person, like we fought like way back over here, and it just like exploded on us.
Yeah.
It was a little bit toxic damage, if I remember quickly, but not much else, at least from what we could tell, right?
That's on you.
I believe that's what I remember. So
Flashbacks.
yeah, so fucking Barry's going in.
Oh,
Yeah.
Alright,
And
you
then-
move in. You see now
The
flanked
plan!
on either side of you.
farewell, Barry.
What was the plan?
Bottleneck.
Flanked on either side of you. You now see there's two people in similar conditions, hunched over. You're noticing guy with crowbar actually has a third arm coming out of his right hand elbow. It's quite a bit smaller, misshapen, and clearly not
As
fully
you're running
expressed.
past by, I'm like, no, Barry,
And a
wait!
bottleneck here.
And a quick glance down the right hand of the corridor.
Guy with gun.
Gal with gun.
Gal with gun. Does she have actual gun?
Yes, in fact,
Yay.
looks fairly similar to, I think, two of your compatriots now, wearing security armor. It has the helmet, you can see a little bit of the cape on it, and is wielding the shotgun.
Okay. Alright, so now, what I've done is I've moved 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm
Okay.
going to use my cunning action.
Hold on.
Alright.
Because you left her
Threatened
space.
range.
Yep.
She has disadvantage then because of my ability.
Okay. Oof. Yeah, probably whiffs. Does a 8?
No.
Alright.
Does that matter?
Oh yeah, and then so I'm using my cunning action to disengage, so I can move back here around the corner.
Okay.
And I'm going to then say to everyone that there is a person with a shotgun at the end of the hall. Is that a free action or does that use my action? What is that?
Yeah, you're effectively allowed to say like a sentence in combat.
Oh, yeah, so-
as long as it's not a run-on sentence.
Okay, I give the warning of the shotgun, and then with my action, then I'll stab this person in the corner if that's an option.
So
Yeah.
you actually ran towards this guy and then
Yeah, I ran.
disengaged?
I ran up here, and then using my cunning action, which is a bonus action thing I can do,
Yes.
I disengaged back in here.
Nice.
Alright.
Okay.
Cunning
So-
action.
Combat knife. 20 to hit.
That'll hit. And this is
This one.
5 damage.
gun person. Okay.
Dibs on the shotgun.
Wait.
I've already got one, so yeah, you can have the other one.
Hey.
But you will have to
The
carry it
gunslinger
anyway.
over there like, but my gun.
Yeah, but what about me?
You have a laser pistol, you're fine.
Alright, next
But I-
round,
but I
our
should-
boomers.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always doing melee stuff, so if you ever like need to borrow the shotgun, just take it off my back.
Alright,
I'm always doing knife stuff.
On your
both
cold
of them
dead
are
corpse.
reaching out and trying to grab you.
Yay.
Wait, so grapple? Because
They are doing an attack.
Okay, because if it was grapple, I just have an. Oh no, wait, never mind.
You
That's,
roll
that's,
against.
that's to escape.
Yes.
Never mind. My apologies, DM.
Yep. Alright. First guy,
Luck.
going to use advantage. That will probably help him. 20.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And they do
Not lucky for
3
you.
bludgeoning damage, and you are currently grappled by guy with guns.
Mm-hmm.
Crowbar is going to attempt to grab at you.
Well,
12.
he's at
Not
advantage
hit
because he's already grappled.
I don't think so.
That
He
works
auto
that
fails.
way.
I'm gonna double check because
And
it's
if
it's
he-
still
if
it's still an attack.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, then attack versus grappled target has advantage.
I think it's got to be restrained in 5e.
Mm-mm. That's just grappled.
Checking.
Mm-hmm.
Calculating.
Not trying to kill you, man.
Doing a shitty
I've
job.
done enough. Yeah, I've done enough with grapple that I feel pretty confident. But let's double check because it's always good to double check. Okay, grappled character's speed is 0 and it cannot benefit from its speed. Condition ends if the grappler is unconscious. The condition also ends if an effect removes the grappled creature from reach of the grappler or grappling effect, such as when a creature is hurled away by a Thunderwave spell. That is all.
Wow.
Yep, I think it's restrained you're thinking of.
Probably restrained.
Yeah, it's grappled plus attack rolls against you have advantage, and your attack rolls are at disadvantage.
Disadvantage, okay.
Yep, and you also have disadvantage on dex saves.
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, next,
Yep.
Yep.
I need to get back to person with shotgun
Yeah.
setup.
We got your back, man.
Don't worry, you got this.
Yeah.
Barry. Barry Blue Eyes.
Yeah.
You got this.
I'm slippery, guys. I'm fine. I'm covered in oil. What could go wrong?
Don't light a match.
Lady with shotgun rounds hits
Oh,
that
no.
corner, leans out, levels, and pulls the trigger.
Oh.
Hi.
And we're going to
Oh.
Wait a second.
To
Oh,
give
well,
it-
fuck, it's too late. Never mind.
regular roll because close range.
Yeah.
That'll probably hit. How does a 20 strike your fancy?
Yeah, I'll hit.
Like that.
Yeah, not that,
Like-
thankfully.
Guys, I forgot the other guy. He missed me with his attack. I'm exactly using the ability. I need to remember this shit.
Oh, yeah.
Too late.
Remember this shit.
Granted, you would have had one grapple the other, which would have been hilarious,
Yes.
admittedly.
It's just like, here, hold my arm. Yes, this is my arm. I'm holding out to you.
But I'll give you this for free. It wouldn't have dropped him.
Yeah.
So no.
It would have been nice, though. Would have been fun.
Okay. 10 points of piercing damage. as you are covered in a spray of small little pellets.
The holy number 13.
So what's you got left?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Okay.
I'm gonna be fine.
That'd be great. That'd be
We're gonna be fine.
You've had worse. Maybe. Jazell,
Yes.
back up to you.
Yes.
So there is person with gun, who is
Yeah.
kind of in cover. There is crowbar, who is clear line of sight, untouched. And there is also gal who have the shotgun.
Yeah, and there's no way for me to squeeze there.
No.
You know, the plan was to bottleneck them.
Right. I'm with you. I'm with you.
Somebody understood the plan.
I
Others didn't.
am with you.
This is fine. Everything's
Okay.
fine. Maybe.
What part of this doesn't look like bottleneck?
All right.
The part where they've got you
Yeah.
bottlenecked.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, what about this doesn't look like bottleneck?
That's a fair point.
Do we have to save him every single time?
All right. So
Possibly.
here's what I'm gonna do then.
I'm doing what my character was designed to do. Get close.
I was about to say get killed.
They are not mutually exclusive.
Fair.
True.
So what I'm gonna do is, this is gonna be real bad, you guys, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna walk up to, let's say here, to see a point where this person is kind of like peeking out around the corner.
You can definitely still see him.
Back wall. And
I'm
then
still gonna give him 3/4 cover
that's
because
fine.
of
That's fine.
difficulties.
And I'm gonna break out a dancing number.
Okay.
Just
You start
waving my
doing
hands.
Dancing Queen.
Yeah, kind of like waving my hands here and there, and then I point at the back wall, and I say, sleep.
Nice.
So I cast sleep starting from this point,
Okay.
right? So I need to roll 5d8 to see if maybe they will fall asleep or something.
To see whom all
Oof, that's
goes
real
to
bad.
slumber.
3, 7, 14, 16 hit points of sleeping.
starting with the most injured
Starting with
I'm pretty sure it starts with the most injured.
or the least healthy,
The
I
least
guess.
healthy.
Yeah. All right.
starting with a creature that has the lowest current hit points.
Nap time.
I was about to say, Barry, how many HP do you have?
We just said that 13.
Just sleep.
And since they are unconscious, you're no longer grappled.
Nice.
Truly, I am slippery. I didn't even have to try.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Who?
He can only hear his own ego.
I did that.
Oh, you. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Anything else?
Yeah, I'll step back.
Sounds good.
Step back.
All right, Damascus.
Is there a way to like poke my head in, shoot, then poke back out, or is that just
Not
too
really.
crowded?
That's just too crowded. It is a limbo line of people.
Okay. I'm going to
You.
shit. And I'm going to shoot this guy in the middle here that's asleep.
Okay. I will point out the mechanical oddities we are at here.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting at lady with who have the gun, they effectively a -5 to your roll.
Mm-hmm.
Shooting at any of the people who are currently prone because they are unconscious, disadvantage. Which,
Oh, so they're
statistically
prone. If
speaking,
I was-
is a
They are
-5.
not just in cover. They're like you just can't. See
You know,
You can always ready an action, assuming that your allies will notice that and work with it.
And to further mess with the whole mechanics of things, technically, the one who has the gun and not the shotgun is unconscious and in cover. So you have disadvantage, and they technically get a +5 to their AC. So you get all of the different things that 5e actually supports for how you modify your
I'm
AC.
gonna say
It's almost as if 5e was designed for tight quarters.
-5 to your roll.
Yeah.
Plus 5 to their AC and disadvantage on the roll.
Oh, I know. Yeah, you're
Well, just,
Barry.
just 2 of those things.
Back the hell up.
-5 to your roll, which is
Back
effectively
here.
+5.
Plus
Yeah.
5, yeah.
Have them follow you. Okay.
Be the ducky.
They're asleep for like a minute, right?
I'll tell you.
Okay.
Ducky.
I have no idea what you're saying. Why is this always happening? And,
Are they undead?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because undead creatures are immune to being charmed by the spell.
Okay. Funnily enough, I would not describe them as undead.
Okay, then they fall.
They are unliving.
They definitely don't want to be alive,
Right.
Oh yeah. It's not a voluntary thing they signed up for.
but they aren't people who died and came back to life. So they are not undead.
So the
technically
spell
speaking.
lasts for a minute,
Cool.
so 10 rounds,
You got time.
unless if they take damage or someone uses an action to slap or wake him up.
So, in my cunning action,
Mhm.
I can shoot and use a bonus action to ready an action.
Run that by me again.
Pardon?
You could please.
Oh, you're talking about ready action with cunning
Sounds
action?
right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, one of the things in cunning action is to ready an action.
So you can
Okay.
action shoot and then cunning action
Yeah, it's-
ready in action
Mm-hmm.
shoot.
I
Holy
don't.
shit!
That's what it says.
That's how it's worded. It's where
know
the cunning
about
action
that.
gives you the ability to do dash, disengage, hide, or ready action as a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit!
Hold on.
Fucking broken system.
So I was gonna try to
Yeah.
shoot a guy that's awake around
Just
the corner.
shoot this guy.
That's what I was gonna do.
Just do that.
But then I was gonna ready action, it didn't work.
And that was from
The
base
fast
class.
Yeah, fast.
Fast. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because that is different from rogue, which is
Yeah.
weird to me. But let's dive in a little bit. Yeah, or ready action.
Isn't that weird?
That's weird.
Pew pew!
Okay, you can use your bonus action on each of your combat turns.
I
This
guess
action
like
can only be
from
used.
like a design standpoint, the idea is that you're the fast guy, so it's like you can
can
do
still-
all of this
yeah.
in a short amount of time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I guess that's the idea.
Well, it's just like regular, where you can still shoot and then use.
But like,
It just means
Ready
that
action is
you
an
have
action.
2 actions per turn and reaction. That's
basically,
a lot.
yeah. That's
That's a lot.
That's
a lot.
Or
interesting.
then extra
yeah.
attacks gonna be a good time too.
Well, I mean, like,
Three,
Okay.
it's like-
three attacks.
Only, well, yeah, action, attack, and then ready in action, another attack. That's a lot.
wait, what?
Well, you could
No,
only
it's
manage
fifth
the
level.
at
After
fifth.
fifth
Yeah.
level.
Okay, yeah.
There you go. Okay.
I mean,
But again, kind of goes fine with Gunslinger, just a little broken at 5th level.
Okay.
Again, you're DM,
Yeah.
so if you want to home rule it as like, no, fuck that.
it could just, or it could be like we could keep the ready action. It's just you can't use it for an attack. It could be like perhaps ready action use an item or something,
Mm-hmm.
like use like a healing something, or maybe like hit a button. These eccentric.
Okay, a few notes for ready to action. It takes up your reaction. So you cannot perform the ready to action and an attack of opportunity. Ready to action happens when the trigger occurs, but any movement has to be done on your turn unless your reaction is to move. Okay, so you can't move and take an action. Spells used for ready to actions require concentration. Thus, doesn't work if you're already concentrating on a spell. Okay. Yeah, that's a weird one because the oddity behind it is I would be a lot more comfortable if it was specifically a ready to action that was equal to a bonus or a move action. But we'll run with it for now. We'll see how it goes.
Okay.
Call it a playtest.
Yeah, and we
Yeah.
may revoke that later. We'll see.
Hey, I ask.
Yep. Yep.
I'm
Bend
gonna
it till you break it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use it
Basically.
till you say no anymore. Okay. So
Like any good player of D&D.
So I'm gonna move over a little bit, see this guy in the corner,
Shotgun.
and with the shotgun, and I'm gonna use my little laser gun and go pew pew.
Okay.
Does it make that sound too?
Yep. And that is a 16.
That will not hit.
I'm going to say, It's okay. I still believe in you.
We got luck.
I still love you.
It's an average roll. She's just in cover. That's
It's,
why.
Yeah.
that is
Oh,
part
no,
of it.
yeah.
We do have 5 luck though, so it's not like we're
Let's
hurting
not
on it.
waste it all in one place.
He knows how to use luck on the other.
Just
I'm gonna say,
No, bad.
well, that's okay. I'm ready in action
Okay.
to shoot when one comes close to Mr. Barry right here. So moves closer to Barry.
Okay. So shoot with.
My flechette.
Okay.
Flechette.
yeah, are you keeping track of armor
Ammo.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got minuses. Minus.
I didn't. I was like, oh, I have only 11 ammo left. That sucks.
Keep a mark of that.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else before we move on to Major?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Good and ready. Major.
I believed in your plan, Major.
Your plan's working perfectly.
All right, so here's the new plan.
New plan.
Barry's on our own. We're going to the corner store for smokes. See you later.
So Barry needs to move back behind you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we'll draw her into the corridor. You guys unload on her, and I'll attack her melee.
Yeah.
And that'll keep her at disadvantage for shooting.
Yeah.
Y'all get, let's see, plan.
You're a very good front
Plus
line.
3, or plus 4 to your first attack roll.
Nice.
Ha
Wow.
That good build.
That's awesome.
All right.
Would have been very good last shot.
Barry, you're up.
Okay. I have been told to back up by an ally, so I will use the cunning action to disengage.
There you go.
And
They're taking naps. It's fine.
yeah. And I was not told how far to back up, so I'm just going to assume they want me right here.
Yeah. Sure.
Back up to the medical bay.
Yeah, and then
Why didn't you swing before you leave?
excellent question. I already moved.
We're learning a lot today here.
All right, so
The D&D friend show. Okay.
and I forget how sheathing works and all that. Does it take a full action to sheath weapons and get out a new weapon?
Yes, technically speaking, to sheath a single weapon or holster a single weapon, that is a action
Mm-hmm. Okay.
by 5e rules.
All right. Could I then drop one weapon to then unsheath one weapon?
Yes.
Okay, I will drop one of my combat knives to pull out the flechette pistol then.
Okay.
So that way I have a ranged option when it arises.
Planks to the ground. Pistol is drawn.
And then that should be all I can do unless I want to move back further, which I've determined I do not. So yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Cool.
Oh, but as a side note, I was just reading through the fast hero thing, and so one of the reasons I think it might, the way cunning action might be set up like that is because it seems like a lot, not all of, but a lot of the fast hero's abilities are based on burning your reaction. So the idea of ready in action automatically burns that reaction no matter what means that you can't use any of your other cool stuff. So maybe that's why it's there.
There may be some design sense in there, yeah. Just early on, it seems strong, to say the least.
We could always just, once again with playtesting, but we always just could lower power it for now and be like, once you reach a certain level, then you can use it for attacks.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Okay. Up next are sleeping guys.
Yeah.
They get one turn snoozing. And then gal who has shotgun pokes head around corner, sees you, levels weapon, and pulls the trigger.
Bum, bum, bum.
Oof.
Oh!
No go, I believe. 14.
No, not even close.
Okay, pulls the trigger, scatters shot, strikes the wall nearby. Jazell.
Yes. She's still in cover, right?
Yes.
But I have +4 on my first attack. I will have advantage and shoot her with my flechette pistol.
Oof.
We got it.
All right, do some math.
So 13.
Just hits.
Really?
Yeah.
Woo!
That's
That's
wait.
Oh,
I forgot the
The
negative
cover.
from
Yep,
cover.
Yep. I was like, that sounds a little odd.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I made that sound. Wee. Almost. I hit. Oh no.
It was a perfect shot,
Yeah.
but then the wall got in the
It's
way.
a ricochet. Yes. Wow. The wall got in the way.
she heard the woo, and she like, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. That's cool.
Okay.
I'll just move back like so and say keep up firing on that one with the shotgun. The other ones should be asleep for a little while now. Don't target them. We'll coup de grace them later.
Damascus.
Shotgun is our
Yeah.
priority.
You're up.
Okay. I'm gonna walk.
So this is why the reaction or bonus action is a little odd. It was a whole turn, and there was no target for you to use your reaction
Yeah.
shot. So you either shoot now on your turn,
with
or
the
you
bonus.
shoot and then hold your action shoot. So you either shoot twice on your turn, or you shoot once and then hold your action for a reaction.
Well,
and if you don't
I'm-
shoot now, I think
Forever
that's
hold your
the trade.
peace.
Yeah, I think that's the
could see it.
trade-off, right?
The downside is I don't like how it downplays dual wielding,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but it gives you as a dual wielder, somebody who's focused on dual wielder, more flexibility.
Mhm.
But for everybody else, it's like
because that's
why go
my
into it?
skill.
Yeah,
Is
yeah, yeah.
dual. I didn't take the close quarters
Yeah.
combat.
yeah,
Sorry.
because at this point
I was like, that.
you
makes
almost
sense.
have the advantage there. You've got close quarters combat as fast here,
Mhm.
right? So you could go, I want to hit this person twice, so I'm going to shoot them, and then I don't know.
Ha!
Yeah, find some way to game it so your ready to action is when that person attacks me, I'd like to attack them back,
But that idea kind of
You,
makes sense now.
and you get the benefits from both.
And I think I was just
Basically.
reading one of the fast hero abilities is pretty much that. When you're attacked, you can. I'd have to read it again to be sure, but it's when you're attacked, you get to re-attack them if they're like right next to you or something. I don't know. Whatever. It's
I'm
it's
gonna-
weird
I'm
and
gonna-
confusing.
I'm gonna pop my head in.
Okay.
Get I'm gonna pop in
Mhm.
to get as close as I can without they don't have the 3/4 cover.
Not gonna happen.
Not without tactically moving, yeah.
Well, I was gonna move
You
in.
can move here, but
You
then
can
if
move
you
right
want to leave, there will be
No, it won't.
advantage.
No, there won't.
You can
opportunity
disadvange out, or disengage out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But you are shooting within 5 feet of the target, so it would be
Disadvantage on that
disadvantage on the shot
range weapon.
because you don't have Barry's close quarter shooter
Mhm.
ability. So damned if you do,
Lost.
damned if you don't kind of situation.
If you go in there and move back, I'll play guard for you.
But if he moves and attacks, then he can't disengage. No, wait, bonus action. Yeah, right. Like, I forget you're a fast hero all the time. I don't know why.
Just shoot.
Okay.
Just shoot.
I'm gonna go. Okay, so this is 5 feet, right?
Yep.
5 feet squares.
Yep.
All right,
And
I'm gonna.
you,
So
you
5
cannot
more.
diagonally
You
through
can't
doors.
go there
Well,
because there's
That
a
is all.
corpse
10.
or a body.
You can step over the body.
Yeah, except over the bars.
They're currently unconscious, so you could step over them.
Can
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
So I'm gonna go right
oh,
here.
Okay.
It's the way I like to rule it. They aren't actively threatening the square.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm 10 feet away.
Okay. Yep.
Could label him as difficult terrain.
So you disengaged
Yeah.
from her because you went into close combat here.
Yeah.
So you have
Yep.
to use your bonus action too.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So you got your one shot, no disadvantage.
And you get a +4 to that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cocked, right?
Die.
I mean, there's a lot of luck.
It was cocked.
It seemed a little flat there.
So +4 is 16. +5 is 21.
That'll hit.
Pew pew.
Use the laser, man.
That's the laser.
Nice.
7 plus
So average.
4, 5. So 12.
How +5?
3. It's just the dex, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just the dex.
Just-
Sorry, I was going the
No
proficiency
worries,
too.
yeah.
So 10.
10.
That's why you put not
Yep.
dex. You put laser there.
Okay. So yeah.
Backseat gamed over there.
Don't tell me how to play, Mom.
Yeah, basically.
So 10 points of damage. And I'm gonna
Solid
say,
hit.
fuck you. You're close. I'm still gonna hit.
You can't do a second attack.
Because you disengage as a bonus action.
And that was my cunning action.
Yeah, that's
Which
the
is a
bonus.
bonus
Use your
Running
bonus
action
action.
is a bonus action.
Yep.
Calm down.
Welcome to the joy/irritation that is action economy that has been in every edition. Where I almost wish they would just change it to you have this many points spent now. Because it comes down to a lot of this of like, this is what I want to do, and it's like, oh no, you use your bonus action doing this.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like,
now I'm like, why did I take my two-handed weapon fighting?
No, it's good. It's just an
You're in
awkward.
position for next turn.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're just a bad positioning. You had to disengage.
Forget this modified
Just,
just make our own barbecue.
That's it. I'm
Right?
gonna make my own larp
Yes.
with blackjack and hookers.
Okay. Look at all these dice. We're gonna roll marbles.
Maguchi,
Yeah.
please don't awaken.
I'm on it.
Awaken.
Give me a dexterity save
Oh, son of a bitch.
if you would. Because I want to know if you step and wake this person up.
Thank you.
That's
nat
a
20?
crit.
Yeah, perfect footing.
Like a cat.
Yeah,
Like a ninja. I'm allergic to cats.
just perfect footing around this body.
So what we're learning here is Damascus was once a ballerina, whether he admits it or not.
Wow.
Hey,
I didn't see that.
Have you watched John Wick?
Exactly. Yeah, I was about to be like, have you seen the new John Wick?
No, I haven't.
No, I'm not either.
Let's
I
talk about
recommend
it a
it.
little later.
Yeah, I recommend it, but I was kind of surprised it got more violent than the previous
It
one.
was great. It was great. I loved it.
Like they stepped the brutality up. It was actually right on the level of a bit too much for me at times.
It was great.
It was a good show. Don't get me wrong.
The only scene I know about is when he reloaded the shotgun that was already against somebody.
Yeah, that I think was in a trailer. But yeah, it's worth it. Go check it out. All right. Boomers are getting their turn.
Really didn't like the first one.
I liked all of them. So
Yeah. Just
All
not
right.
really one for gunplay.
Don't I go before?
yeah, that's right. I forgot.
See.
Go for it.
All right. I move into the other square.
Okay.
Go, Moraes.
No, one further.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Yes, because we can step on the unconscious people.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
attack.
hope you can. I hope you're dexterous.
I do okay.
Okay.
So
We'll see how the dice roll.
10.
If they do
14.
wake up,
14 will hit. Nice.
if they do wake up, would that force the person on top of them out of that space?
Oh, it'll get interesting. Don't worry.
That's
Oh,
10 slashing.
10? Nice.
flashing. That's good.
Two solid hits. Can tell she's looking worse for wear. If you would please give me that dexterity save.
Okay, I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay.
Yep.
There's
Good.
the reroll.
Yeah. Okay, so
Shit.
Better or worse?
That'll work.
I think it's
I
better.
have Indomitable, so I just remember. So I'm finally gonna use that for once in my life,
Okay.
and I can just re-roll a failed
Nice.
save.
There you go.
Nice.
One more time.
Third time.
Natural 20.
Nice. Yes.
It was worth it.
With
It
very
was all
similar
worth it.
Another
cat-like
ballerina.
grace.
Yeah.
Just perfect positioning after the shot, not a single tap or touch.
So I was like, no.
No,
Okay.
we got this.
Yeah.
There's
Just
a bit of fumbling, but you landed it perfectly.
Just like karate movies on the wire. It's just
Yep.
That does sound like a convention, just stepping over the unconscious bodies just on the way.
Hey, you don't worry.
don't wake him. It will enrage
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's a rough night.
She's going to poke this one awake
Oh!
and is going to provoke an attack of opportunity.
Go, Major, go, Major.
Finish now.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
Thanks. That's a good. That brings back.
Not less than 11 hits.
11 does not hit. Okay.
Damn. Damn. Oh, why are you going so far away?
She wants her range.
So far away.
Actually, probably scrap that to like half the distance.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a shotgun.
Yeah. Me remembering what characters are actually holding. Okay.
Good shotguns don't have templates on this game.
All right, so Major, person underneath you is starting to stir. Keep that in mind. But they go after you, so we'll see how it goes. Also, Barry, I forgot about you. Go for it.
All right. Okay, then I'll call out. Then should I get close again?
Chase them. Go. Go. Come on.
All right.
Get in here.
Because apparently I need permission from the group.
Just
Right on
subtle
top.
gesture.
Presuming I stepped over them, do I have to make any kind of roll for that?
No, just double speed in that square, basically.
Okay.
Yeah. Difficult terrain.
All right. Then so now, can I hit with a combat knife and then use flashlight pistol?
Yes.
Okay. Why not?
You know it's a disadvantage, right?
No,
Not
I'm
for
a
this
close quarter shooter.
Yep.
You son of
Which is, again, why I'm not a big fan of that bonus action prepped action.
Yep.
Because then he could slip into some of
Both.
those situations and effectively get the 2 attacks of a dual wielder with a single gun.
Yeah.
So that's part of the reason why I'm like not a huge fan of it, because it imbalances some things.
But we don't have to worry about that because I still don't even understand how to work it.
It's fair. Yeah.
All right, so this is the combat knife.
Go blue.
And that's 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
7 damage.
Okay.
Then the shit pistol.
Goes down before the pistol.
Nice.
Do I still use it since I already rolled? Just it would be fair.
I leave that to you.
Just put a grind there.
Just, you got to be sure. You always got to be sure.
Hang on, let me check the pulse.
Check the pulse. Yeah. I was about to say. Double tap. No pulse. Did you watch Zombieland?
Double tap.
Double tap.
What, rule 2? Rule 1 is always cardio? All right. Okay. Back up to the top then, Jazell.
Yeah. I'm gonna get to the doorway. Look in. What's going on in there?
You're stepping on my knife.
One is awake and working on getting up. The other still snoozing.
No, you're not. And I'm gonna shoot him.
Disadvantage because they're prone.
I'll even it out
Okay.
with a. What did this die or this die?
I think that hit.
That's a
Not
15.
bad. Yep.
Okay.
High roll and low
This is
roll.
for crowbar.
10 damage.
All right. Solid hit.
Yep.
Pop. Thump.
And explodes right under the major.
Nothing yet.
Oh, okay. Nothing.
Nothing
Like,
yet.
hands slightly shaking. Like, oh god. Yeah. Just like putting the pistol like to the side, kind of like, who did it? I don't know.
It wasn't me. I swear. Oh no.
Finish off the one in the corner, please.
Okay.
The pause before the please.
Yes. You're doing good, Blue. Just down the corridor.
How's this?
Bubble blue.
As far as like adept and like mutated, how much is this one mutated?
Like badly. To the point that. Have you seen RoboCop?
Yeah.
Remember the guy who drives into the chemical vat?
Oh, so you don't? Never mind.
Like that.
Okay, I'm not gonna do what I was originally gonna do.
No, don't make a snack out of this guy.
Oh,
Like,
no.
yeah.
Are we?
I'm just
going
gonna
to
enjoy
talk about
this human
again?
Slurpee here. Hold
Do we
on.
have to talk about this again?
You're never going to get on Fear Factor with that attitude.
Just we have to read the.
I'm gonna use a cunning action to.
That being said, person in armor looked far more stable, shall we say.
I'll
bodies
be over there.
They
in
look
a
like they could have
second.
been considered a solid even.
I'm going to
These
like
jet.
cunning action. Put up my one pistol. Take out my combat knife. And
Okay,
shoot.
that's 2 actions. Holstering is one.
Holster is an action.
Draw is another.
If you just drop it on the floor, that's free. But if you actually put it away, that's an action.
Do you have the feet dual wielder or the
That's
fighting
my
style?
That's my fighting style.
Okay. Because I think the fighting style gives you your bonus damage back to the offhanded weapon.
Yeah.
The feat lets you draw 2 weapons in a turn as a single action.
Well, I have
Not a feat.
quick draw.
Okay. What's that?
We're listening.
Sorry.
No
So
problem. This is the
draw
joy of
speed
new
significantly
systems.
increases, but it's again on my first turn in combat. You may draw one weapon without taking an action.
Ah, okay.
Additionally, you have advantage on range attack rolls against any creature that hasn't taken a turn in combat yet. Also, any range hit you score against a creature that's a surprise is a critical hit.
Okay.
So next time.
Yep.
Anyways, I'm gonna say fuck it and like get my gun
Don't show
right to the
Goodbye, Jazell.
head and
Of
the sleeping.
the guy you're on top of?
Yeah.
Okay. I just flat roll. So
Advantage since it's so close.
this is where it gets kind of. I need to double check.
Mechanics can be stupid.
Yeah. I think it does away.
It's advantage. They're unconscious.
You've got the advantage because they're unconscious and you're within 5 feet.
Okay.
But
But
using a
there
ranged weapon.
But they're prone,
Yeah.
and you're using a ranged weapon at melee, so technically it should be disadvantage and balance out to just a
Yep.
flat roll.
Okay.
Because mechanics can be dumb.
So that's 18.
That'll hit.
Nice.
That's a 10.
Nice, yeah. Pop.
Goes the weasel.
Yep.
Nice.
Pops like a zit.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I'm going to.
And the major is adjacent to you.
Yeah. And I'm gonna run over to the snacky one.
Run so far away.
Yeah, looks like a snack.
Okay.
Gal with shotgun.
Yeah. My. Yeah.
What kind of action?
It's like a rabid chihuahua.
Okay. So you have not drawn blood yet, as feeding, I would assume, is an action.
Yeah, I could take a bonus action, but yeah.
Me.
Can you use that to swap weapons?
I have not
No.
swapping weapons.
Right.
Bonus action, ready the action.
Yeah, bonus action, ready in action to drink the blood when what happens.
I'll wait. So
That's where the systems get done.
I'll wait till we get out of combat,
Sounds good.
which I think we're getting to.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh,
Now they descend from the rafters.
Not the rafters, but from the office.
Even better.
where I got closer
Professor
to.
Mutant.
Yep. Well, not that type of office.
Where I got so close to.
Door slides open.
Nice.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
God. I was so hungry, and then
And then other things happen.
Boss Man comes out.
As we
Yeah,
are
it-
wont to do.
Want to
You
be
only have 3
Cloud
rounds for either.
with his tiny Buster
Huh?
sword.
You only have 3 rounds for either.
You'll be fine.
Oh,
What's the worst
That's
that
a
could
few minis.
Few.
Yeah, that's like a handful of minis he's putting down.
Yep.
After the other handful of minis we just dealt with. Guys, combat is fun.
Isn't it? Isn't it why you play the game? It's
Yeah.
to attack stuff
Yeah.
almost randomly.
Oh yeah.
Almost.
I'm like just yelling down the corridor. Is it time to loot?
No.
Can we loot now? Oh, okay.
No.
Keep going. All right.
Well done, you guys. We cleared this level.
You see a more put together individual steps out, carrying again a large bit of what looks like rebar that has been fashioned together with some duct tape.
Great.
Into a vague semblance of what one might call a sword.
They know how to use duct tape? God, they're geniuses.
Points towards you and lets out kind of this guttural roar.
How does that sound?
Like a roar.
Rare.
Yeah, there you go.
Ah, man.
Rawr.
I'm trying to trick your DM to do this kind of stuff.
Yeah. I would legitimately rather look up a
War sound wave.
the like quintessential tiger roar you hear in every movie ever or
Oh,
video
so-
game with a monster.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That one.
But no, this is think more like liony, deep, bassy things my silly
All
vocal
about that
cords
bass.
cannot do.
I'm with you on that one.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Yeah.
God.
Damascus,
So-
you in the way?
God.
Quick breakdown.
Yeah. Oh no.
One in front of you.
Uh,
This guy,
yeah.
Those two look similar to your flesh sloughing off types. Got another back here who has, again, security armor. It looks relatively damaged. It looks like people have done surgery through it. And has pistol, flechette. And you're noticing another over here who seems fairly well put together, all things considered. And you see hanging around its neck is a key card.
The collection!
I'm gonna look up. Found!
just point at it like, mine!
Dibs!
All right.
Hello? Is it me?
Frontliner is going to attempt to grab you. Ooh, might whiff. How do you feel about 13?
Bye-bye.
Okay, swings, hits more of the wall than anything else.
Takes 1 point damage.
Oh. Is going to pull back, have his other fleshy friend come up and give it a try.
This is gonna happen 5 times.
No. Yeah, big whiff.
Opportunity attack on the guy who left.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if you want to
Do you still have your
shoot
reaction?
him,
Disadvantage.
Yeah, sure.
I mean,
give it a
why
shot,
not? Yeah.
literally.
Waste the sweet laser ammo.
There it goes.
11.
That will hit.
Nice. Yeah, because he's like.
And this is that guy with blue,
Mhm.
correct?
That was the
Man with book.
Way.
Okay.
The fleshy.
The fleshy.
6 plus 3 is 9.
9.
Okay,
Nice.
so as it was moving back, shot and dropped.
Nice.
Rinse and repeat from this guy.
Yep.
You don't.
No,
have-
you
Ah,
only have
shit.
the one.
I
reaction.
don't have one.
You get the one.
I was so excited.
If only there was a feat to get more reactions.
Yeah.
There used to be.
Oh, that
Screw
sounds,
that.
that sounds so
Lightning
broken
reflexes.
fun.
The times you'd actually get to use it were so small, but it felt good.
Yeah.
All right, man who has the sword.
Oh. Oh.
All of them on me, huh?
Ned, you're the only target for these guys. That'll probably hit 22.
Nope.
Nice. got that sweet armor.
Wishful thinking.
Yeah.
I'm
Magical thinking will
I'm
get
here
you.
next to Moraes, and I'm like, good thing we had this plan of bottleneck thing going on. Just like tug to the shoulder, kind of like.
8 points of damage
Oh, that's fine.
as this kind of bludgeons into you.
You will survive.
Hope your tetanus shots are up to date.
It's been a couple.
That's
So
fair.
hence
I mean,
why,
he
hence
hunts
why I'm
animals.
drinking blood now.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bad case of tetanus.
What doesn't kill me?
Makes me stronger.
Ah, the key card.
The key card.
This guy doesn't have the key card. This guy does.
Oh, my bad.
Oh, nice.
Gunslinger pokes his head around the corner,
There's
taking
a
advantage of
gunslinger
that.
Too?
Yep, and is going to try to take a shot at Barry.
Barry.
About damn time.
Barry Allen.
No, blue.
Oh, dadgummit. I had the same feat as you, Barry. I should have. Damn it.
Does a 16 strike you?
That is my AC, so yes.
All right. Flechette pistol pops off. Wow, for a grand total of 4 piercing damage.
My God.
Just does the movie classic of winging you in the shoulder.
My favorite shoulder.
Major, you're up. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
What have I gotten myself into with these idiots?
I mean, that and...
I'm like, how does it look down there?
Do you know the word gruesome?
Tell me no more, please. I just see this eye contact.
Just the stare.
So I can drop the sword, hold the gun, and fire, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. And I guess I'll fire at the guy in front. I think I'm in
Okay.
short range for him.
Sword dude, check and check. The bruiser.
Nice.
So that's 21.
Nice.
21 will hit.
Yeah. Oh,
So
Sounds good.
that's 11.
that's a
Nice.
solid.
I actually rolled max damage.
Victory banana.
Damn.
Manners.
Victory potassium.
I'm calling victory already. We're not going to lose this.
It'll be fine.
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, if we lose, we'll have to regurgitate the banana.
That's on you, man. Alright, anything else, Major?
What kind of action is it to reload?
Standard.
Standard action. Okay.
Yep.
So I can't do that this turn.
Okay. Barry. Burial.
Well, I mean, Damascus is in the way, so.
Yeah.
Yep.
Happens.
So yeah, I guess I'm going ranged. Oh, but no, to use this shotgun, I'd have to drop both my shit. I'm not dropping both my shit.
You still have a pistol and knife in your hands, so.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But shotgun.
I already dropped one knife.
Think of the shotgun.
I am, and it's giving me a headache.
Dream of the shotgun.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna shoot with the flood pistol as my action.
Okay.
Oh.
Luck.
Go for it, yeah.
Oh.
The double ones. Okay.
Achievement unlocked.
Give me a
your guns
D100
explode.
roll, if you would, please.
I don't even have a DM for that.
If you'd like to
then
borrow.
I got him. I just have to give him out with the bag.
Here, these are quick and easy.
Yeah, sure. 37.
All right. Pull the trigger. There's a unsatisfactory clink. Slide comes back, and you can see there's a bullet jammed in the release. This gun will need some bit of fixing. A jam like that, though, you can clean that out in combat as a full action. So you spend your full
Alright.
turn unjamming it. You'll be good to go.
All right. Okay.
But be sure to spend a bullet,
All right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
because that will not shoot in a gun anymore. Well, it could, but you're risking another jam.
Okay. And trying to think here.
So that's action.
Yeah. Okay. So. Action-wise, would it cost a full action to just take the pistol and throw it far behind me?
Yes. If you just want to drop it, that's free.
Okay.
But the, winging it somewhere, that's
Yeah, that's
thoughtful.
aiming.
Yeah.
Could I possibly use the cunning action, ready action, then to do that if I just be ready action is Damascus gets attacked?
Sure.
Yeah, I just essentially want to just toss it as far back behind me as I can, so potentially they can use it if they want to burn an action to try and fix it.
Cool.
Heads up!
Yeah, so I do that. I ready action to throw the pistol.
Live
Damascus is attacked.
All right.
That's a smart, actually, use of action there.
Jazell.
Yes. Well, I walk down the hallway to see the madness.
Okay. Stepping over some bodies.
Stepping
leaking
over some
fluids.
bodies, looking down. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh
it's-
boy.
Yes. You're in a way over here.
You
So-
sleep over there.
Yeah, this hallway's going to need some janitorial staff.
Yeah. So,
Unfortunately, they are the janitorial staff.
Yeah. Funny how
You
that
have
works.
prestidigitation, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking at
What are these magic words I speak of?
just down the hallway. I see the things happening. I see
The mess, yeah.
I see Moray's drop her sword, and I'm just like, oh, that's why you did. Oh, okay. And then I see the jammed pistol, kind of like a big crowd down there, and I just pop out my. How do you pronounce it? Psi hypo.
Mhm.
Psi hypo,
Correct.
and just inhale it.
Okay. Hypos are usually needles, so it'd be like a
Oh, okay.
slap to the thigh or
To the thigh.
somewhere where it
Jab it
gets
in your
in.
neck.
Yeah, you could go straight to the neck.
No.
That way it gets to the brain quicker, gets you that psionic energy you need.
No.
It's a.
Is
Think
it
of
a
it as like
muscle
it's.
thing or?
It'll work from anywhere. It's just certain areas technically would go faster from a blood
Fine.
delivery.
I'll go with the
But-
neck, but kind of like back neck, so
The nape.
so it will not
Oh,
be
no, wait,
like
the nape's
hickey
on
or
bone.
something.
Don't do
So-
the nape. The nape's on bone.
Yeah, I'm back to full.
Nice.
And I'm saying, wow! Whoa! Shit! This hits me hard!
Oh,
I'm gonna be helpful next turn. Woo!
I'm gonna look back.
I'm
Look like
I'm
question.
ducking.
What's hard?
I'm ducking back. I'm ducking back to cover.
Okay.
So instead of Damascus getting hurt, why didn't I just make Buddy Action Jazell shouts?
It's a free action.
It would have been guaranteed.
It's a free action.
Yeah, you feel it's that like electric feeling. Your skin's kind of standing on edge, just like
Ooh.
you've had
Feels
probably
good.
one too many cups of coffee.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Damascus.
Okay, so remind me,
Mm-hmm.
so I can drop a gun,
Free action. Yep.
pick up like my combat knife
Yep.
as a free action.
As
Equip one action.
standard or bonus is how I've been running it.
Ooh. Oh shit.
Yeah, I will let you use your bonus action to equip some stuff. Yeah.
Okay, what's the guy in front of you? See, you're just a regular grunt.
Grunt guy with the rebar sword. Yeah.
Oh,
Or you could just engage and go back to shooting distance.
That's right.
Which is effectively pretty much the same thing, and you need a free space for Moraes to get there, get their grill.
Fuck.
That's a good sign.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna disengage. And I'm gonna go back right there.
Did my party member curse? Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
And then I'm gonna say, "Damn, motherfucker!" And
Okay.
laser pistol. Pew pew.
Gap the guy with the blade.
Mm-hmm.
Quote unquote blade.
Nice.
Nat 20.
Hey,
Nice.
All right.
So
That's-
that's 4.
Double
Roll that damage. Yeah, roll that damage multiple
Roll
times.
that beautiful beam footage.
I
Yeah.
forgot to engage the energy shield.
Maybe later.
I'm going down.
Next time.
Maybe later. 10, 11 plus 3 is 14 points of damage.
Nice. Yeah. Square between the eyes drops.
I'm gonna go. You got this, Barry.
Did you just blow up my ear?
Yes.
I felt it with my ear.
All right. A lot of them are up.
Don't tell me you're not impressed.
Gunslinger looks around the corner, sees Barry.
Barry.
Gonna pull the trigger.
Again.
Oh, and Damascus hasn't even got hurt yet.
Ooh, yeah, 19 or 20 to hit.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
So does your shield generator like X in like?
It's temporary hit
reaction?
points. Oh, it's a bonus action to engage it.
Yep. 7 piercing damage.
Okay, still standing for the moment.
Nice.
For the moment.
This guy in back, you see kind of like muscles flex. You see the veins bulge and charges. And this guy over here, you hear a sound of a door opening,
What?
Our key card.
followed by the sound of a door closing.
What? He knows how to use key cards.
I'm gonna be like,
This
guys,
guy
look
ducks
behind
over
you.
That's a disturbing experience.
Major.
Maybe the cards work like dog leashes, just like as
He's going to get nums.
So I'm going to reload my gun.
Okay.
Basically,
Locked and
the
loaded.
only thing I can do this round.
Barry. Tis your turn.
Yes. Before I forget, I am using my bonus action to engage the shield.
Okay.
I now have 10 temporary hit points.
Slap that energy shield. Nice little field gets projected in front of you. No more than probably like half a foot in front of you. Nice blue wall of shimmering energy.
Alright, and I am dropping my other combat knife to pull out the shotgun.
Okay. Done and done.
And I am shooting the man right in front of me.
Okay.
Is it a 1?
Burning the no, it's a
4.
4. Burning the luck.
Yeah, just
How much luck we got?
Okay, that's 16 to hit.
that will hit.
Okay.
Ooh, that's actually
That's
low.
8.
8.
8 damage.
All right. Well, congratulations. That is
2d8
low enough
on the combat knife.
to get him.
Oh,
the shotgun.
Oh, shotgun.
So
I
you
was
level
like,
the
holy
shotgun,
shit.
pull the trigger, and unlike the previous ones, this guy actually explodes.
Yay.
So I'm going to need you, as well as your friend back there, Damascus.
He was covering me.
No.
Do I at least get advantage since he was the first? Oh, damn it.
No.
Yeah.
I hear this like splatter.
Dex save from the two of you.
No, come on. No, not the right time.
That is 21.
Cool, you get half. So you take 4 points of acid damage.
Oh yeah, that's
4 points
fine.
of acid.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
You take 8 points of
Yeah,
acid
let's
damage.
do that.
Since it seems like you failed that one.
Yeah. Well, unless an 11 saves.
Not for this one.
Okay.
Close though, admittedly.
Okay. It's another -8.
They're building up.
That's the second one in this time.
I hear some pussy screaming down the hallway. Is that you?
No, you're the only pussy around.
Oh, okay. And,
I'm just kidding. Sorry. Sorry. You're beautiful. Keep it up.
I'm trying to think if I want to move before I do my turn.
I'm all jazzed up.
All Jazelled up.
Fuck it, I'll ask Damascus. Should I back up or stay where I am?
Stay.
Don't worry, you got this, buddy. You're
got
the
it.
best
Move-
human
move
shield.
up.
I
Move
mean,
up.
Yeah, I'll move up.
Okay. So you hit that corner.
Yeah.
And you can see
I'll go all the way, so I'm right here.
the door is currently still open.
Nice.
But there's a small room here. You can see a door to the control room. And that's probably all you can make out from your angle. But you do know there is a force field here before going into the reactor core proper.
All right.
All right. Jazell?
Yeah.
Pardon.
So. So. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you said the guy who Blue killed exploded. Is that like tacky goo on the sides of the walls? Like if I walk
right
through
here.
it, will I be
Right here.
yeah? Will I be targeted by it?
You'd probably be fine. You see, like, they got hit by a splash of it.
Okay.
It cooled. It cooled very quickly.
The
Right.
pH
Then
neutralized.
I'll just run up there.
Okay.
Going right.
I'll slide into the doorway.
Yep.
Yep, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
And I see this gunslinger here
Mm-hmm.
and that guy.
Yep.
So what is this guy doing? Like he walked through the wall, through the doorway.
Yep.
Is
Has walked
he
through to the other
still
side.
running somewhere? Like what's going on with him?
Still has the key card. Has turned around and is getting ready to close the door.
Oh,
That's
that's not good. That's not good.
Unless we push gunmen in doorways so the door chops them.
Then
But the movies have taught me you'll just end up with
Then-
two halves of a gunman and a closed door.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna. I'm still super high energy,
Jazzed up.
jazzed up. Still have a gun.
Good. True American.
Good.
I'm high on life and I got a gun.
Look at my flechette pistol. Look at the guy, and like this moment where I see him trying to use this key card.
He's like,
I'm like,
ready
nuh-uh,
for it.
no,
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Point at him and say, sleep.
Ooh, okay. Let's see how this plays out.
Yeah, I don't know how many hit points he has, but
Because the gunner, I don't think, has been hit.
so I'm
I need to
centering it to the far point of this room.
Ooh, okay.
So
Okay.
it will target just
him.
Ooh, that's some good. 10, 16, and I believe I got another one.
Yeah, it should be 5 rolls total.
18.
18?
18 total.
Close, but no cigar. Hits the back of the room. You can see, like,
Yep.
seems like a little dazed for a moment,
Yep.
but still awake.
I'm shouting out, the person, the key card guy, he's trying to lock himself out. Just get to him as fast as possible and try to stop him. Okay. Anyone? Am I here alone?
I mean,
What's going on?
all you had to do was point and say key card. We want key
I'm
card.
going to
Yeah, but he's the only one who's
move
seen
over
it.
here.
And you, I suppose.
In this doorway,
Want that key card.
I can see that guy.
Yep.
So,
Man who what has key card.
yeah, I'm gonna do laser pistol first.
Okay.
Pew!
Here's pew pew.
That is.
That looks cocked to me.
Me.
I don't know. It looks a little cocked. Maybe you want to re-roll that one?
Yeah, you want me to? To be fair.
Yeah.
To be
That's-
fair,
that's
I
fair.
think so.
That's
Okay.
fair. Nice.
There you go.
23.
That'll hit.
Fair game, right?
Yeah.
Fair
Set
game.
a rule, keep to it.
Yeah.
8 points of damage.
Okay.
Nice.
Damage.
Then I'm going to.
Just keep plundering him.
Well, I can use my cunning action to move to dash into that room. Correct?
There is an enemy currently blocking the way. The gunner is preventing that motion.
Yep. You can't pass through the enemy model if there is on the way.
Effectively, they're lying back. Or
Yeah. I was gonna try to stop that. Well, I'm gonna use the full shot then to. Pew!
Shot number 2.
Yep. Oh shit. 12.
12 will hit this guy.
Ooh. That's another 8 points
Nice.
of damage. And
Feeling the burn.
I'm gonna get right behind Barry. No, actually, no, I can't. Sorry, Barry. I'm like, yeah, buddy, get a blue guy.
I believe.
I believe. Kill
Blue guy.
Hey.
I have so many nicknames, so varied.
Barry Blue Jeans. Kill the big guy. Kill head honcho. Key card. Get him. Shoot him dead.
We want key card.
We want key card.
All right.
Precious.
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Precious.
Oh.
And we're screwed.
Man.
Door slide shut. Gunslinger levels pistol at Barry.
Poor guy.
Poor Barry.
Do it.
Farewell,
Do it.
friend.
Do it.
Do it. 20 to hit.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
Well, you still have your
He's
shield
got the
up.
shield.
Yeah.
And it'll take most of the damage there. 6 points of damage. Shield absorbs, leaving.
Shield
four
is
behind.
down.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Was it like
If-
one-time use?
Until I recharged it, yes.
Oh.
It was exactly 6 points, so hey. Shield did everything it could.
Nice.
Love that shield.
Yeah.
I gotta give that shield a name. Dylan. The shield's name is Dylan.
Dylan.
Dylan!
Precisely why I named it that.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, aside from basically getting shot in the gut, that's about it. On to Major.
Well, I possibly could have done something if I would have went before him, but
Yeah.
that didn't happen.
So your cool sword lays at your feet, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Kick it up, sheath it. Just stare. The steely gaze for the rest of the turn.
Here?
No.
Right there.
Yeah. So, how much cover does he have from me from there?
I'd probably put it at half, so +2 to the AC or -2 to your attack, whichever. I'll run it on my side just for simplicity.
Okay. So, I'll take a shot.
Okay.
That's not gonna hit. 11.
That will not hit.
And that's all I can do.
Okay. Barry.
There's something about the way that you looked up. I was like, what? Yes, I'm saying. I was like, what? It's like, oh, he has the answer.
No. You look back at me, I'm like, huh? Just shrug.
It's just shotgun right at him.
Yeah.
Can we keep that? It just rolled out of my hand.
I mean, as long as it got rolled
Yeah.
and actually like tumbled a bit.
Yeah.
All right,
24.
that'll hit.
So that's 18.
18. Well, that's a hell of a first shot. Yeah, just leveled shot and down he
Yeah.
goes.
Keep going.
Clean shotgun blast.
If only I had infinite ammo for the shotgun, that'd be cool.
Nice. But things quiet down for a moment. There's a couple of tense seconds where you realize, yeah, I don't think he's coming back. And we're out of combat.
I go back to collect my pistol and my 2 combat knives.
Done and done.
I want to check the bodies to see if there's any like ammo. Any
There's a
guns.
number of bodies. Which body would you like to start with?
I wanna
As I'm
start
sure
with-
others would love to investigate as
Yeah, I want to start with the gunner that was in originally. That was in this room right here.
Shotgunner?
There was another gunner.
I'll do the shotgunner.
Mm.
Oh, the gal gunner.
Yeah,
that's what we were referring to,
The
right?
shotgun pool was here
Yeah.
before that room.
Gal gunner.
Was
Oh,
there,
okay.
was there a gunner right here, right? That would poke his head out, or is that the one?
No,
that got
that
killed?
was
That's the one
gunner.
that just got murdered.
Yeah, I want to check that dude out.
And don't mean to interrupt, but also just so it was said out loud, I do unjam my pistol after I pick it up.
yeah.
Done and done.
Yep.
Make sure you took that bullet off of it.
Yes, I believe I did. Oh no, wait, I didn't. Thank you for reminding me.
All right, so you make your way over. For free, you can find the flechette pistol and 5 bullets inside, prepped and ready. Give me an investigation check, see what else you find.
Investigation is a 12.
Okay, 2d20 real quick.
Okay, 220. We got a 2 and an 11.
I assume you want to go hunt?
Yeah.
2 and 11? Okay.
I mean, if everybody else is
Give
just
me
picking
a
body.
d12 roll and another d12 roll.
We got a 10
Okay.
and a
Ooh,
12.
that heavy armor.
You found another psi-hypo, and then a 12 on that last one?
Yep.
And a plasma cell.
Plasma. Can I take that sci-hypo?
This is effectively a magazine of ammunition for plasma-based weaponry.
I'm gonna keep it.
Yep.
Yep. Kind of
I'll
large,
give you a
bulky, has a nice glow to it.
Yeah, I'll take the Sci-Hypo, refill, or take the ammo out of the clip to add.
Okay. Slot some bullets.
Yep. And then I'm going to restock my pistols. So reload.
Okay. Who do you want to search?
Alright,
Gunner's
is there
done.
another one that's somewhat well equipped?
Yeah.
So there are 2
Shotgun
shotguns,
gal.
right?
Was
Okay.
definitely one. I think there was only one. Just shotgun.
So one
gal.
one was here and one was
Shotgun
right
gal.
here.
Yeah,
There was shotgun gal.
Shotgun
and
gal,
then
gunner, and then all the other ones were just essentially wielding some kind of
Oh, were they?
makeshift.
Mutant.
Oh,
Okay.
there was. This guy was also some kind of gunner, the one that was way back here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man who would have. Yeah, another gunner. Yeah. So there's a secondary pistol gunner over there.
I'll take the pistol gunner then.
Okay. Give me your investigate.
So that is a 20.
Nice. Okay. 5 flechette ammo.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
And with a 5 on that, give me 4 d20 rolls. We'll see how this goes.
Pardon.
So that's an 11 and a 13.
Okay. Well, those will be good to do together. Give me 2 d12.
An 11 and a 4.
Okay. So you find 1d4 batteries.
All right.
That's good. That's good.
3.
Nice. And then 2d4 riot slugs for the shotgun. Which those do slightly less damage, but
6.
6 ammo for a shotgun. That's not bad.
can render a target unconscious. They do 2d6 damage, but they can actually be used to knock a target unconscious should you so decide.
That's pretty dope.
Alright, 2 more 20s.
7 and a 17.
Ooh, finally got a 7. Let's do the 17 first because it's armor and we know what that's going to be.
Yep.
D10, please.
Yep.
It's like
A
well,
D10,
every time with
please.
you.
Let's see it. Let's see it.
Yeah.
Add it to the
Heavy
collection.
clothing.
2.
Heavy clothing.
Yeah!
It needed to be done.
If we walk away from the campaign with 2 things, it'll be mugs and heavy clothing.
Hey, I got the first one.
Prepped and ready for this.
I got heavy.
Can we like fashion a shield for somebody out of this?
At this rate, probably.
If we keep collecting this many, we can just make a planet made of heavy clothing.
Okay, give me a D8 roll, if you would, please. D10, sorry. Looked at the wrong one.
D2.
5.
5. All right. You actually managed to scavenge an electronics kit
Oh, I'll take that.
off this
that's
guy.
good.
A beep boop box.
Looks like he used to be a technician down here
Nice.
and has that nice little, like, over the shoulder kind of belt worth of tools.
I search. The shotgunner, please.
Okay.
Shotgun gunner. Shotgun.
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 English is weird sometimes, most of the time. You find 3 shotgun pellets. Right
Okay.
in there. So bird shot.
Uh,
That's your 2d8 lethal damage.
Hand it to Mr. Blue here.
You said 2 or 3, I already forgot.
3.
3.
Okay.
You want me to roll investigation?
Yes, please.
What is it?
It's a 1.
That's a 1. Hey, that's
Might be good.
nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just the shotgun. The armor had been too damaged to really salvage.
it would have just been heavy clothing.
Looks like the person had been like cyberized a bit, and somebody may have actually stripped the clothing off of them since.
The shotgunner that I got from does he look like humanoid, like heavy altered? The one in the corner, the last guy to die.
The gunner,
Mhm.
regular gunner. A little bit clear signs that like not completely baseline human, shall we say?
And so all the non...
Going for a nom?
Yeah,
Okay. Constitution save.
that's cool.
What did we learn last time?
What
Did we learn last time?
Nothing.
we have a 9.
Ooh, very well.
Alright.
Alright.
Where's the? I think it's in here.
Actually, do I want to?
Where is the deeply poisoned chart?
Too late.
You know the result. Okay. And you got a 9, you say?
Mhm.
Well, that's not terrible.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, it could be worse.
You know,
You know how it goes.
a lot of things can be worse.
That's very true. There we go. Roll me a d6, if you would, please.
Woo! Fuck. 5.
Nice. Okay. I will need 2 more rolls from you. And one of them will be a d100, one of them will be a d20.
A 5 and a 40.
Okay. So the 5, I think that already stacks. So you would have gotten Bloodthirst as a negative mutation.
Nice.
With a 40, you end up with an extra addition. Let's get the
Grows another
proper
fang.
description. Oh, no. Okay. Straightforward and simple. You feel your neck start to like bleed.
Gil.
Everybody can see there's these like lines that start to appear that then literally pop open and start like flexing as you breathe. You now have gills. You can breathe air and water.
Holy shit, that's not that bad.
Mutant blood. Mutant blood.
Yep.
Holy shit.
Do mark down that it's like Bloodthirst times 2.
Oh, shit.
Thirstier.
You are expected to drink more blood.
Oh, more blood.
And Since everybody else is checking
Heals.
the gunners, I'll just make sure all the melee guys actually
I
have like
imagine
the
you
van
actually
shackles,
say that.
like melee weapons.
I'm
like,
just
none of
like,
them have, a crowbar or
arm
something.
crossed, look at you down.
So
like,
there's one melee guy and
just
the
shake
rest
your
are
head, you're
mutants.
like,
Oh yeah.
So
kills.
melee guy's got the crude sword, improvised weapon, and you can give me a or not perception, a investigate
I need like
to see what you find on the guy.
a spray bottle with water
20.
for situations like
All right,
this.
that'll be 4 d20s. Let's work through it.
No, shoot, stop.
First, yeah, do them in sets of 2 if you would, please. Keeps it easy.
16 and 15.
Nice. That's 2 armors.
Oh, heavy clothing.
2d20 or 2d10. We'll see if we get something that isn't heavy clothing now that we're rolling 2.
4 and 1.
Heavy clothing and security armor.
Yeah.
What is it with
What?
the armor chart?
So what's the okay?
Seriously.
So is it a D10, right?
For armor, yeah. And
Well,
nobody
what's a
has
10?
rolled above a 5.
What's a 10?
Tactical
surprise.
entry unit.
Ooh.
You ruined the surprise.
Yeah. The full, like, not just like SWAT team, but like effectively what Bomb Squad would be wearing.
Problem is, none of us can wear it effectively.
It's heavy armor.
It's heavy armor.
I can wear it.
I mean, I can
There
wear
you
it.
go. You got one.
I
That
just
being
don't
said,
wear armor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I
That
can
being
wear
said-
armor too.
it might boost your AC.
Yeah.
I'm at an 18.
Oh wow.
I'd have to check.
Whoa! Wow. Oh,
So the tactician is going first. Is what we're hearing.
is what we're learning.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes,
that's
Larry. Yeah.
Taker.
Yeah.
And the security.
You know, that would match you. That's AC 18 on it and disadvantage on stealth, so.
And I also lose my swim and climb speed.
So,
Yep.
So it's better not to have it.
Yep.
so it seemed. Oh, you're still rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got 2 more to go.
And the security armor is just like light armor. We already had that right.
Yeah, you floated
Okay.
that around. I think that's AC 12.
Yeah, then that's not going to help me. It would give me to
Yeah.
15, which would still
AC
be
12 plus Dex, disadvantage to stealth.
I'd be 1 lower than my natural AC. Alright, 14 and 15.
More armor.
Yeah.
Seriously.
It is armor, and then it is ammunition / disposable weaponry.
Alright.
So let's do armor one last time. This guy was literally like carrying around other people's clothing and armor. There we
3.
go. Heavy clothing.
Yes! Yes!
Why? No serious
We should
why.
start counting. Seriously.
Give me a D12 for the ammo / disposable weaponry.
Man.
You want D12? I got you.
I got so many dice in
He
here.
has a whole bag.
7.
Hey, that's a nice one. A concussion grenade.
Concussion grenade.
Dibs.
Let me find out what it actually is first. Because I'm like, hey guys, I found this hard tennis ball.
It's more like goblin.
Yeah.
But, so you're dealing with a item that has a what is it? Constitution save DC 16 in a 20-foot radius. Targets inside are stunned if they fail to save.
That's a pretty dope grenade.
Yep.
Then you take.
And it technically works off of pressure, so you've got to be careful where you use it.
Yeah.
Because if you're in a
Tight.
weak-walled area, or you find, say, a window or something, the concussive force is capable of blowing that out.
So,
It theoretically can do damage to somebody if they're holding it when it goes off, but
It's mainly just a status effect item.
yeah.
Alright.
It'll be some like improvised weapon kind of stuff if it goes off in somebody's hand.
So we entered this. This is the office room, correct? What do we see in there?
Set of lockers near the back. There's a trash compactor in the corner. There's a nice desk laid out. Looks like it had been used at some point in time. But otherwise, it looks like this room was used as some sort of last stand.
Open the lockers.
All right. A good number of them are closed and locked. They've got the regular twist dial number pad on it.
Mm-hmm.
If somebody's got a crowbar,
Yes.
they are just time intensive.
Marais, can you
no checks
please
actually
open
needed to
the-
pop them.
Yeah, I'll pop the locks on them.
Okay. All right. Each locker has potential for 2 items in it, and some of these are going to be some more hard facts instead of full random rolls. So,
Fingers crossed.
Yeah. You find heavy clothing and heavy clothing and heavy.
2 sets in each. Just.
Well, you'll have the whole reward
If
after
we layer,
this.
if,
Can
if we
I-
layer
can
these
I-
heavy clothing,
Can I roll
You'll
some
get
of those? I just.
We could
add to the AC.
group lift them all and then drop them on an enemy and it would kill them.
I mean, eventually.
We can pile them
Yeah,
like
right.
barricades.
Seriously, how many do we have right now? Like 7?
At least
Probably a
8.
number.
I've stopped counting,
Yeah.
no.
quite honestly.
Careful.
I have not
Conversion
picked up a
dice.
piece of armor, so I have none.
Oh, you want some?
No.
Okay.
I'm wearing the very,
We
very
have natural armor.
awesome looking clothing that I picked up that looks like.
So,
leather
since
and
there
stuff.
are 4 lockers, let's have each one of you roll effectively the same rolls, but differently. Everybody give me a D10 roll for equipment.
Okay. 9.
Nice.
4.
Okay.
A 2.
Also good.
7.
All right, we got a good range. So, the 9, you find a full set of the gear you were trying to repair of a radiation suit.
Oh!
Fully functional, ready to go.
That's
7?
pretty good.
Yes, 7.
You find a filter mask.
Alright, fill the max.
Proper setup. I think almost everybody has one of those.
I got one.
I don't. I think
I think I have 2 now, so.
So you can definitely pass those around if need be.
Oh yeah, I'm just marking it down now for the moment.
You got a 4. You find another electronics kit, nicely hung up in
That's
there,
pretty good.
prepped and ready to go. And you found the 2. You find a full mechanics kit.
I can use that too.
Yep,
Various
that
tools
goes
in the lot.
straight to Moraes.
All right,
Can I check out the desk?
one more roll of dice rolls.
Oh shit.
All right, everybody give me a D4 first. If you roll even, let me know.
Even.
Odd.
Odd.
Perfect. Okay, cool. This side of the table is getting one thing. This side of the table is getting another.
Oh.
D12 rolls. D12 rolls.
On the table.
On the table.
10.
10.
10.
Okay. Give me a D4 roll. That's how many combat shells you come across.
4.
All right. Those do 2d10 points of damage.
2d10 with shotgun.
Yep. These are slugs, heavy hitters.
I got 5.
5. Find yourself a flashbang.
Nice.
Will blind and deafen anybody within a 20-foot radius of it.
Oh, so it's a flash grenade.
Yep.
Nice.
And it is a Constitution save. Turns afterwards, DC 12, to have the effect go away. So it is a guarantee, and then it's
wow.
lingering.
That's pretty cool.
Okay. This side of the table.
1.
Cool. You find another Stim Hypo health kit, effectively. Recovers the 2d4 plus 2 health. And
11.
11, you say. Lucky you. Roll another d12.
D12. Blam. 5.
5. All right. You find a rifling recalibrator. This will get any ranged weapon a +1 to hit.
Hey.
Who's your new best friend?
That shotgun that you're using seems pretty cool.
You know there's 2 on the ground, right?
I think it's 1 shotgun and 2 flechette pistols.
But he already had one.
He does have one.
So here's the thing. We have a lot of shotgun rounds. And it would be more beneficial for your laser pistol, but your laser pistol is like will shoot shit out soon on the ammo.
Yeah, but I can recharge it.
Yep, you've got batteries, and I think you've got 3 batteries now. Which those batteries can be split amongst pistol and
your
shield
laser
charges.
does 2d6.
Yep.
That does 2d8.
I only have 4 ammo in total. 6 of them are the bird shot and then 4 are the slugs.
All right.
So,
Do you want that thing on your laser pistol?
yeah, I'd say do the laser pistol after all. He is the gun guy. Like, he's
Yeah.
going to do all guns, and I only do, like,
Here's
kind of guns.
Half
Here's the
gun.
thing. How long will it take to fidget this thing on the gun?
It's a 5-minute automatic process.
Okay.
So short rest kind of scenario.
Yeah. Do you want to do that now?
Yeah.
Just to have it. Do we have that 5 minute now? Like while we're searching this area? looking at the desk and stuff.
I'd say as you're looking around, yeah. If somebody starts trouble, your weapon will be unusable for that combat.
Right.
But
So
you got a backup. You're fine.
Add that +1.
maybe-
Don't we have like another
Maybe we should have.
something?
Maybe we
You
should
got
have been
stuff
watching.
Is that +1 to the
manual.
attack roll or the damage?
Just the attack.
To hit.
Yep. So just your chance to hit.
And I
Which is
did
always
pick up
good.
my sword just saying
Okay.
that, so.
Yep. Resheathed, prepped and ready.
Alright, then, since it seems like we're nearing the end of investigating, I'll ask if anybody wants
Well,
the fil-
equipment at least.
equipment. If anybody wants the filter mask and the concussion grenade I found.
I'm more of a. Well, I will say.
You do already.
As you see, I'm not really good with weapons. I'm good at other sets of skills, but I can support you with said flash grenade. So if I can take that, that will be cool.
Want to give me an intelligence check? Raw intelligence, not a save.
It seems like a thing. You just pull this thing and you
It's
toss
fine.
it,
Yeah,
right?
just check it. It's good. Yeah, it works. You know how to make this thing work.
I will say, do you have?
It's
any,
for other ideas. Don't worry. You know how to use a grenade.
Do you have any like? So I have an edge and a wind cutter, edge 0 and a wind cutter, +1 to melee or +1 to damage, +1 to hit.
Yep.
For melee weapons.
Yes.
We decided he's going to save those until we
Till you get like plasma and stuff.
Oh yeah, looking for like the laser
Yeah.
swords and
Cool.
whatnot.
We want our light
Yeah.
fitness.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to, since we used
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah.
other one, the rifling for.
Yeah, we haven't had weapon
So-
rolls in a while.
I appreciate the thought.
Flash grenade is 20 radius.
Concussion.
Concussion.
Right. No,
It's
wait.
DC 16.
Oh, you got the flash one.
Yep.
So DC 16, 20-foot radius, stun if they fail.
And it's con on the save.
Oh yeah, con save.
DC 16.
And then so did we determine the major was the only one that didn't already have a filter mask?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a gas mask.
Alright, so I'll pass it on to the major if there are no objections.
Okay, I'll toss you 2 of the batteries for your shield,
Alright.
and I'll toss you the other one for your.
So, what is with the trash compactors here? They're like portable and not portable. They're like built in the walls.
Yep.
And we see them around everywhere, and they're just like, oh, here's my plastic cup that I drink water. I just toss it there, right? They're like
Yep.
trash cans.
Yeah, they're designed to be trash cans that will compact things down to a small size, and then you're guessing by the way it's built into the wall, probably connects to a trash system, and just trash takes itself out.
Okay.
Yep.
So
That being said, I will say, what is your passive perception?
my passive perception is of wisdom, right?
Yep.
It's 8 plus wisdom modifier, right? Or
10.
10 plus, so 12.
12? Okay. You definitely spot, like, somebody threw something in there.
Yeah, I'll investigate immediately.
Okay. Give me another d12 roll. Fish something out of the trash.
Don't get a 1.
You t-
It's a 1.
Hey! There's a unused stim hypo, so health hypo, amongst a bunch of used ones.
I'll take that.
They managed to pluck that one out. Free bit of healing in there.
Is there anything on the desk, inside the desk?
Give me an investigation. Give it a quick look over.
Here, let me do it.
Got those
Okay.
sharp eyes.
I'll let you do it, tactician. Can I help him at all?
Yeah, if you're... So my usual go-through is you either need to tell me how you're helping
Yeah.
or be trained in the skill.
So essentially, while he's going through the top, I'm going through like the drawers. Sorry. Are going through the drawers. I'm sorry. I'm getting like.
Yeah, you got the Jimmy legs.
I'm helping you go through the drawers. So trying to, help you find anything of value that will help
Cool.
the tactician in you.
Sweeping
Go for it.
hands.
Yeah.
Sweeping hands.
Ah, nice.
So that's a 23.
23. So start going through it, and you see he's pulling a drawer out, and you do the quick hand down to stop him. Because you can see there's a thin bit of wire on the inside, electrical wire,
Explosive
that looks
disc
like
on
it's
this
connected to some sort of explosive.
All right.
Or something else in there. But you definitely spotted it. You've got a pretty good view of it. It's some sort of looks like hand grenade size, but because it's been kind of wrapped in duct tape to plaster it against the top of the inside of this drawer, you can't really make out what it is if it goes off, but you've got a pretty good chance to disarm it should you want to use that mechanics kit.
Yeah, no, sure.
Must be sparkles.
Bring some clippers out and snip the wire.
Okay.
The red one,
Simple
right?
and easily done, yeah. Trap disabled. Can pop that open. They've got a whole bunch of basically like little tablets in here with reports. You've got a couple of like effectively textbooks on how to run a reactor.
Reactor for dummies.
User manuals, those kind of things.
Nice.
Aside from that, also, if you would please, give me a D8 roll as you're going to find some sort of high-tech weapon they have squirreled away. 3. You find a laser blade.
Dibs. Dibs.
No.
The laser blade is effectively a long sword that has been amped up. It does 2d8 fire damage and is versatile 2d10.
I'm taking that.
Oh, that's so good.
And runs off of strength.
That's so good.
Alright.
Are you strong?
Oh yeah, that's
Stronger than anybody else here.
Yeah.
That's
That's
yeah.
awesome.
That was my dumb.
So
stuff.
you pop that out. It's kind of your standard grip that you're looking at for a sword. It's got the guard on it in place, and you can see the kind of crystalline setup that they've got to effectively build that laser blade out of it. So it's got ignite and unignited functionality.
So there's
and
a
so-
hilt and 2 crystals.
Basically,
Right.
it's an array of crystals. Give
And
you a nice little
so-
sweep.
We have confirmation that laser is the best kind of weapon, yes? Or was it plasma?
You know for a fact that like laser tends to be the best that's stable. Plasma's still in that prototype stage where it's like you might find it.
Jewels.
It might work half the time.
Right.
So then do we want to go ahead and give the major the upgrade then?
Yeah.
Oh
you,
yes, for that
you want,
sword.
you want
Yes.
these? You want these 2 upgrades?
Yeah.
So
Okay.
major.
Those will set to work. You watch as that like thin gray fluid streams out, covers the blade, or covers the hilt in this case, and goes to work refining and perfecting some of the prisms and projectors.
So you're at
So that's
+1 to hit and
Plus
+1 to
one
damage.
Damage. Oh, that's so
So
cool.
I'm gonna get rid of those.
Away they go.
That's freaking cool. So I have currently only 9 ammo
Multi
total
major.
for my flechette pistol. Does anyone have like a cartridge for a 6 ammo for flechette?
I'm only carrying 5 ammo right now.
How are you
for
on
shit.
flechette ammo?
Flechette. I got 5 shots and a clip of 8.
How much do you
I
have?
got 7.
Oh, are they coming 8?
Yeah, they come
Yeah, it's an 8 clip.
Cool. I will then reload one of my guns.
Turns out, found some of that loose ammo just jingling in your pocket.
Yeah. I thought they were in 6s.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That's
No,
I think
that's
that's the
just-
shotgun
Well, and that's the laser.
Yeah.
and the laser too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, shotgun has 6 barrels, it says.
Running
Yep.
low.
Well, the triple shotgun, I don't know about other shotguns.
All right, so can we talk about this problem? The only key card that was, available in this level kind of left. Do you
Well-
want to try to pry open that door?
I got
Well,
electronics kit.
we could, but
That's true.
just maybe, his key card was actually, perhaps it was very high, so perhaps there's another high key card or maybe a lower key card than what he had that could still open that door.
On this
So we-
level somewhere?
Or a different level.
With all the papers and with all the digital stuff you found in the desk, there's a pretty good chance you spend some time digging through that. You're going to find some correspondence. You're going to find information, potentially valuable information, intel. But that takes time.
Mm-hmm.
That's something you're going to do during short rests or long rests.
I
But
don't know.
digital mediums, it's pretty easy to compress it all into one source.
Mhm.
Take it with you.
Here's the thing. This
And-
this last person is on the run, right?
Yeah.
We can stay here and investigate, but that's
Time.
yeah.
We do have the map though, so if he has another way out of there than those 2 doors, we would know. Well,
Actually-
the question would be like, if he already came out of this door, would we even be able to know with everything?
Well, we
we've been
would
doing?
hear him.
He's on the operations deck, right?
Not necessarily.
The control deck.
You have.
He's in the reactor area, yeah,
And,
where there's control
and
and,
you know,
the actual physical.
Also, just a
reactor.
small side note: Barry only has 2 health right now, so he can't really help in any further combat.
You're fine.
I mean, I guess I could burn one of the batteries to get into Barry hit points.
Moraes, can you open that door,
Not right now.
please?
I can probably open it. I am kind of worried about him doing something to the reactor.
Yes, that's
fair.
That's my worry.
Yeah.
That's my worry currently. We don't know. The thing is, now we don't know the intelligence level of these mutants and what they're programmed to do.
I'm gonna go ahead and burn a battery to recharge the shield.
Okay. Done.
So, Major, if we can now pursue this person, I know it's a little late already, but 10 minutes spent here, way more.
If you
Time
want to
enough.
go spend 5 minutes in the health machine, we can wait that long. Do you have any hit dice left?
Oh, I got full hit dice.
Okay. Well, if you want to spend 5 minutes in the health machine, we can wait that.
I'll go to the health machine.
Well, could have we done that while we spent 10 minutes? Like,
Well, if
you
you-
go in 5 minutes there, and Major was doing 5 minutes on the hilt thing.
I mean, those can overlap, yeah. Like
Let's
at
do
this
that.
point in time, they are still working on your weapon.
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, go hop on there, and we have what 75% on this one,
Yeah.
or wait,
Had
75 or 5?
75%, I think. Because didn't you end up using it?
Yeah. I did use it, but that dropped either.
I think 10% because you did an ability
This is not where
refresh.
people are. Speak up.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's at 65 right now, according to what I've got written.
All right, got it.
So yeah, you could do 5% per hit die usage. So you're burning your hit die, so there'll just be 5% of it, if that's what you want to do.
Yeah, I'm burning all the hit dice I got.
Okay. We will see if you get those benefits. Lucky you. You will get the
Roll.
benefits.
Okay, so 7, 9, 14, 17. Not the greatest.
Could be
You
worse.
made your
It's-
recon on each of those too.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you had cons.
So then that's 12 more.
Holy shit.
That's pretty
If
good.
it is with each
Yeah.
one, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
With each hit die.
Oh, yeah, so then 12 plus what I roll, 15?
Yeah, 15 total.
Okay, so 27.
There you go.
Okay,
So that-
29.
That
You're up and kicking again.
So that drops the bed from 65 to
60.
60.
Yep.
Okay. That's good to know.
The bed is good place.
Mhm.
The bed is happy place.
All right. So after that, Major, can you open the door for us?
Alright, once my weapon's finished.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It takes about those 5 minutes. The two seem to work well in tandem, both going about similar yet different things.
And again, for that,
And then feel free to move minis around to let me know where you're
I will
going,
rejoin
what your point of entry is.
Put me at the door.
Which one?
Because you do technically have 2 entryways, both at the same level of security.
We don't want to split up.
no, we don't want to split.
Oh,
up.
Oh, if we do it split up, we wouldn't have a way in because the major is the only one that can
That's,
open.
that's a horrible idea.
And I'm gonna be in the back.
Just checking.
Put me back a little further.
Let's go in the front door because
This one?
yeah, we got a whole hallway there.
That's true.
That's true.
That's fine.
Left
You
or
get to
right?
use that.
Left because I need to inspire her.
The
Major,
go.
just
We're getting
like a
You okay there,
gentle,
Mendoza?
shoulder rub.
Ooh, no, not a shoulder rub.
No.
You okay there, Demented?
But I go for it. But I go for it.
You gotta
immediately.
know the person.
No. I go for it immediately, but then I realize, like, oh, a little too far.
Little too
Step
soon.
back.
Easy.
A little too soon. Sorry.
We'll get there. We'll get there in time.
She allowed me to call her by her first name, so
No, that's my last name.
Nice.
that's when the hands go off the shoulders.
Shoulders.
It's like, oh, okay.
I misread the room. I'm sorry.
Mistakes may have been made.
But I still give you D6 on your check.
Okay.
I know. I mean, if you want to accept it, it's-
Alright, so let's roll this.
Alright, so you're attempting to bust in that front door then.
With an electronics check.
Okay, so yeah, trying to kind of short circuit it, get it to pop open. Sounds good.
Okay. 19 plus 6 is 25.
25. Very nice. All right, working your way around it, you're noticing, okay, they've got some fail-safes built in here. This is high security. This is reactor access. You managed to just find the perfect way to not set off the alarm. Nice. Literally DC 25.
Nice.
What?
Nice.
This is high-level
Yeah, I
security.
mean, it's a reactor, yeah.
This is stuff you don't want messed around with.
Button that says no alarm, or button that says alarm.
All the alarm.
Good job, yo. Good job.
Okay, yeah. Managed to work your way around it, spark that door open.
Didn't question you a second.
Slots open. There is. I should have an extra door here. There we go. I need 2 though.
Moraes didn't
There's
question
a-
your skills a second.
Of course not.
Control room access on one side, and then reactor access on the other. The reactor access has a force shield in front of it, which flickers and fades.
Oh shit.
What do y'all
Control.
Close the door, close the door, close the door, close the door.
we have a full radiation suit now.
Control room?
Control
Yes, I'm not familiar with...
Who's got that Geiger counter?
I'm
I
a
do.
dancer, okay?
Okay. Geiger counter's out. You're getting low-level readings. This area is technically radioactive. Staying here too long, bad news, short time,
Control
will
room.
be similar to your quick little run in and out.
Give me a second. I'm gonna walk out, put the suit back on.
Oh.
Okay.
That is a 5-minute process.
Never mind.
Would you like to commit to that?
No. We got to go in the control room.
If there's
Control room.
if there's just an open button, we should at least open, make sure. Well, there might be enemies.
No, we should not open the reactor.
No, not a reactor. No, control room.
You know from the layout that leads you into the room that surrounds the reactor. The reactor core itself has a secondary access level
Just
to
pop
get
it
to
open.
the
We can
Blue.
manual
blue.
controls for it.
You can do it.
But that outside area is radioactive. The map tends to describe it
No.
as low to medium level
We
radiation.
can't have this person doing whatever
This
they
hallway
do in
that
control
you're
room.
in should be low to none.
Yeah.
So the low is
Yep.
slightly worrying,
Yep.
but with everything
No.
going as badly as it is,
Control
at
room,
least it's on a
fast.
slight.
just
Control room.
just pop it open just to
Yeah,
check.
the thing is, it takes time to pop these doors.
Yeah.
We might not have time at all.
Yeah.
We might be dead soon.
Control room.
We have to take the risk. Yes.
Okay, so you're going in. That goddammit almost
Moraes,
sounded like
Moraes, I will look
I have
just
been
deeply,
convinced.
So
deeply inside your eyes.
just for clarity,
Yes.
this is control room, and
No.
this is control room,
Opposite.
Yes.
Yes.
and this is just reactor.
That is reactor core access.
Okay, reactor control room.
Moraes,
Got it.
I will look deeply into your eyes and say, you have to fucking do it. And I will inspire you one less time for today.
Okay.
And
You
I
feel
will-
inspired,
But I don't feel good about it.
and you also hear the crunching of metal.
You
Harden.
You watch as what appears to be 2 large metal hands reach underneath the door to the reactor
Dun, dun,
core.
dun, dun.
They are probably 3 to 4 times larger than standard human hands. They've
Oh,
got
shit.
mechanical
Dun, dun, dun,
articulated joints.
I close the door.
They grab and pull this up, and as you are starting to fumble with that, you see a full armored mech that seems to be designed for reactor core use, with the person you were chasing earlier sitting in the pilot's seat of it. Can still see that card hanging around the neck.
We want that key card.
We're going to do a quick initiative roll to see who gets first go here.
Oh
23.
no.
21.
Or 21, sorry.
21. All right. You've got first go. So you can try to close it. I will give you advantage because you're familiar with it. This check is more so to make sure you don't set off alarms than it is to succeed.
You know how to close it. You've done one side of it before.
We
The
might
other
want to
is
deal with it.
similar
Well,
but
We
different.
might want to deal with
If
it.
he closes it, he just did open a door
Yeah,
with his bare hands.
With just bare hands. No, we have to deal
Well,
with it.
mechanical hands.
We have to deal with it. This person cannot be just like wandering about the reactor here.
Yeah, but we
have
can't.
to deal with
We,
it.
we can at least get him out of reactor room.
Let him chase us in this corridor.
This is such a bad idea.
I know, Moraes, but we have to do it.
I mean,
I'm not a tactician.
wait. Well, yeah, we don't want to leave him here, but in theory, we could get in the service elevator, go up. There's no way the power armor can fit inside the little elevator.
Well, there's
Not
no
the
way
little
that-
one. That's true.
No, we're not leaving this person here.
Yeah.
If you
we need
have to
finish
die
him.
for this,
You
No,
will
no,
die.
I am saying if we have to flee, we take big elevator so he can't follow.
I want to say, we'll cover you. Get into the control center so we can.
no.
I'm not fucking
This
going in.
Mechanically speaking, popping these doors, you've got kind of two modes of operation. Quick and dirty, which means you're getting it done in like 2-3 turns.
Yeah,
One
no,
roll
it's
to determine
not.
success. But you will set off the alarm in
Yeah.
those cases. What
No.
you were doing was a minute of examine,
Okay.
slow
Well-
fiddle, make sure you don't accidentally set the alarm off.
Wait a second. If he just ripped the door open, then doesn't that already set off the alarm? Yeah, the alarm's already going. Just do it.
we got to destroy this creature. We got to destroy this creature.
Everybody back up.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
who's first on initiative?
If you're thinking about fighting this thing, well, let's
Yes.
get initiative down.
I got a 21.
I also got a 21.
Okay, so you two can decide who wants to go first of you.
You're
I got
more
14.
dexterous.
I'm
A
supposed to be-
6.
Oh, then you're not.
So, just so we're all on the same page, this is a mech that is controlled by a person.
Yes.
Yep,
Is
who
it
is
kind of
seated
like-
inside of it.
So this is the alien kind of type. There is access to its body.
Yes.
so to
However,
say.
you're looking at something that is providing a little bit more coverage than that. This
Right,
is
right,
designed to shield the effectively the rider or pilot from radiation on
Okay.
the outside.
So it's a
So,
Zord.
are
Mechanic-
there
To a degree, yeah.
Are there mandibles? Like, what is the controls like? Just hands, or is there a shooting weapon, or like,
You're looking at two regular hands.
Mhm.
On one hip, there appears to be some sort of like large blowtorch like apparatus.
Well, that's gonna be fun.
On the other side, it seems to be a large pair of shears that are relatively short. Designed, it seems to be operated by both of those with some
Okay.
precision.
Okay, mechanics question.
Yes.
The mech is a creature, or the mech is armor for the creature inside?
Yeah.
The first one.
Okay.
The mech is a creature, and the creature inside it is also a creature.
All right, I just wanted to make sure this wasn't like some kind of like AC thing where the mech just
No.
kind of like provides some kind of super defense for the creature inside.
Mech is its own thing on
Okay.
top of the fact there is a living being inside of it.
Roger.
That being said, there is a living being inside of it.
Right.
If you can affect it-
yes, I can affect it.
You can do some damage.
That's wonderful.
Oh, are you going to try and put him to sleep?
No, Major, like, tank it. Tank it. We got
Excuse me.
Get hit for me!
Take the entire mech, please.
I got your back.
Okay.
You got this.
Yeah, sure. I can. No.
You got the sword. This will help you.
Oh god. Such a bad idea, man.
Yeah, but
You're first to act. Please do something cool.
You are up first.
Okay, so
And I suppose
Again.
we can pop a little bit of
Again, we
where he's
are
standing here.
like if you enter that area,
Wow.
there will be some radiation. So maybe it's worth to wait for it to come here.
Well,
Well-
things can get inside the doorway.
alright.
It has just lifted it
Yeah.
and
If I
finished
watch-
it, cramming it up in.
it can probably like tuck and then like fold back up.
Yeah, it's got it. It can definitely make its way through, but yeah, it definitely has to squeeze through mechanically.
I mean, they had to get it inside the room somehow.
Yeah, one of those where it's like nobody else is going through it this time, and check your edges, which means he's not going to check his edges.
Yeah.
So Can I blockade the doorway that we're at?
How so? What are you thinking?
Just stand in front of it.
Like this?
You're effectively doing so, yeah.
Yeah.
You can move up and I am the wall.
Yeah,
Okay.
so... Yeah, I got to tank it, because that's my orders, man.
All right. Godspeed, Pilgrim.
Yeah, I know this is a horrible idea.
No, it's
That's-
great. It's great.
Yeah,
I,
it's
Yeah.
weird.
I got
Sometimes the worst ideas are the best ideas.
And
I got your back.
And I am going to ready an action to attack it when it comes in range.
Nice.
Okay. I'm assuming with your new sword.
Yes.
Yes, that
Of
looks
course.
dope.
Swing away.
Awesome.
Swing
What's
away.
wait? Explain how it like visually looks because so far we only saw the hilt. Like
Looks
how
like a-
what's
So you ignite it, and I'm trying to think of a good similar image. Like stage lighting, how it all comes up in kind of that little arc. You get a arc of these little lights that all move up, lasers that kind of get focused into a single point, a prism that then projects it out and up.
So it's like does it fade? Like as it like or is
As
it
it
just
goes,
like a neat
after like a foot or so, it goes from like intense kind of burns your eyes to see to just it's like a laser pointer.
What color is it?
Your call.
It's deep purple.
That's what
yes.
Mace Windu.
Arguably the best.
Oh yes.
All right.
I cannot
So
be more
good.
pleased.
So badass.
I cannot be more pleased. It's like you were born for this. And
This
you
is
still
your
have
job.
that D6 on your ability check.
Is it just ability checks or is it attack rolls too?
Let me
I
double
would
check.
assume attack rolls.
It's
For
a
inspire.
bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
for bardic
Yeah,
inspiration.
so that's
Attacks,
attack.
saving throws, and ability checks.
There you go. Beautiful. All right. So you prep Damascus.
So you said he has a propane blaster thing, like a torch.
large welding torch gun, effectively.
Okay,
This
so,
thing.
So from what I know with welding torches, there has to be some sort of fuel.
Fuel source, yeah.
Can I find a fuel source on him?
Not easily. It looks like it's built into this, and because it's being gripped by large mechanical hands, they've built a decent bit of protection around it. That being said, you get a good angle, maybe. But it clearly has an access port somewhere in it where you basically unlatch something, remove the cylinder,
Good
and
idea.
replace it.
For closer inspection.
Yeah. So somebody would have to get in there and effectively perform a grapple to remove that cartridge from it. Or in this case, it would be I would call it a disarm. So it'd be a melee attack.
You wanted to shoot it, didn't you?
I was going to shoot it.
From long range, it's not exposed at this point. The weak point is not exposed. Think of it that way in game mechanics.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool. I'm going to move up. I'm going to get in front of you, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Protect you,
Oh, thank you.
pretty lady.
Don't worry, I'll protect you.
So nice.
And I'm gonna laser pistol. Pew pew.
Cool.
That's not gonna work. That's a 9.
That will not work.
No. I'm like, damn you, laser pistol. I'm like,
That's a 9 even with the +1?
oh, that's 10.
Still no, but now I got you thinking about it. Mission accomplished.
Yeah. I'm going to say, let's hand it over to the real deal. And as a bonus action, use my flechette.
Okay.
Boom. Let's use a different one this time. Oh, that's a 15.
15.
Yeah.
Okay. Strikes the metal. Seems ineffective. So did not hit armor effectively. AC missed.
AC 15, huh?
Slightly higher than 15, yes. Very, very slightly higher.
Very slight.
Very, very, like maybe even one higher, one might say.
Oh, okay.
Barry,
Yes.
you're up.
Yes.
So again, the plan is to bottleneck the
Yeah.
doors, not
Yeah.
to run towards the danger. Just keeping up,
Alright.
updating everyone
Yeah.
from the back. Very
Alright, and so-
thinking.
Since the mech is protecting the creature at the moment, with melee and range, we can really only target the mech right now.
You can try to attack him, but I'm giving him effectively full cover. So
Okay.
you need some technique, some trick, something that lets you get the
Alright.
shot.
I was just curious mechanically how that worked. Right. And also, I apologize for this because apparently I forgot to write it down. But the slug ammo that I just got for the shotgun, that was
2d10.
2d10. Okay, actually.
Piercing.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. In that case, I'll say it. So when we say bottleneck, we mean this door. We don't want to pass this door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, pointing this, no door, no go. This,
Alright.
just the pistol. I'm pointing at your pistol on your hip, like that.
Shotgun.
Even better.
Oh yeah. So I'll just with a heavy slug, I'm gonna shoot the shotgun.
Okay.
That is 24 to hit.
24. Nice. Yeah. Okay.
Boom,
Give me
boom.
some damage.
Oh, good damage, good damage, good damage.
Like my pistols go pew pew, his goes boom boom.
That's 16. 16 damage.
Dang.
Okay. You watch as the slug sinks into this. It clearly has done some damage, but you would say it is probably not the most effective weapon against this target.
The laser is more efficient, I would say.
I mean, I have to feel like, like small piece of metal being fired very quickly opposed to large piece of metal being swung relatively slowly. I probably went with the better option.
Yeah, I'll give you that for free. But you're realizing, you're coming up against something that is literally metal.
Yeah.
Barry's in a weird place right now. Oh no.
All right, anything else?
Stand,
I'm-
stretch a little bit.
Yeah, for no reason.
You're ready to ruin some people's days,
I mean,
DM stuff.
at the moment we're still standing on ready action can be
Yes.
used for attack.
Yes.
I mean, I got nothing better than to ready in action with the shotgun a second time.
What is your trigger?
Yes. On the advice.
I'm like,
just without even saying anything, just engage the shield.
It's that Ghostbusters moment where they're in the elevator and they flip it on and it hits the shield and everybody's like edging away a little bit.
My savior. Oh yeah, that's my turn right there.
What is your trigger for the attack?
Oh no, well no, I was going to use cunning action for that. I have to use.
Okay.
I mean, yes, I
Good
can use my
point.
bonus to engage shield.
All right.
I need that shield.
You watch as it makes its way through. One hand,
So I get my attack.
drawing the torch off of its hip.
So 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay, let's find my d10s.
Get your purple sword
Well,
to work.
it'd be. Oh, never mind. You'd add +1 at the end of the roll, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so it's essentially +1 to the strength mod.
Oh, that's legit.
And some damage.
Not bad, not bad.
11
Nice.
damage.
All right. Cuts through nicely,
Hardened.
Nice.
leaving some good scoring marks on it. Good hits. Approaches, has used one of its hands. Other hand is going to literally just reach through the door and attempt to punch you.
I'll go ahead and use my reaction to redirect it to me.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
That's actually a pretty good teamwork because you got your shield on.
How do you feel about a 20?
Oh, sure, it'll hit. Sure.
Okay.
Shit.
On the table. 11 points of bludgeoning damage as the fist comes flying through. Barry dives in front of the major for a moment and gets cold cocked back
That's
to where
what
he
I call
is.
teamwork.
And when it goes over the temp, it goes straight to normal health, right?
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Flood's over.
Yep.
Oh, I cannot be more pleased. This is so good.
Shield served its purpose.
Tank, shield. Oh,
Man, can we just
So
find
good.
infinite batteries so I can always rely on shield?
You find a place to recharge them, yeah.
Yeah.
But that'll take time.
And I'd always have to go back there.
I mean, there's pros and cons to everything.
Like the one outlet.
I wish I could have infinite ammo. You know, we can't get what we want all the time.
We can't all
It
have
does
nice
add the
things.
drama,
Yeah, that's true.
and it makes you think. Well, it makes other people think. I completely forgot about the shield until I was reminded.
Yep. That's why you have friends.
Yeah.
It helps. Okay, I believe we are on to Jazell then. I guess.
Yeah. Jazell will point at the guy inside the suit,
Okay.
and she will say, "Who are you without that suit?"
Yes. Yes.
And I will do my taunt ability, so he will need to make a wisdom saving throw against 13.
Rolled a natural 1.
Nice. So he will have he will be gazing at me sadly. He will have disadvantage on his next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw.
All right, good to know.
Yep. And then I will. So this door is still open, yes?
No, that is closed.
Okay. Then I'll just step back, just a side step back,
Okay.
just to see like what's the scene is about. Kind of like overlooking the.
It's
the
a scene, all right.
Yeah. Yep. And
A
I'm gonna.
tragedy,
And I'm
some
gonna.
might say.
As
Give it a
I
moment.
see him go real sad in that suit, I'm gonna go like. Put all your attacks to him. He is weakened. I did it.
It was me.
Teamwork that I did.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
No, that's my turn.
Major, you're up.
Okay.
Big nasty in front of you.
Well, you know what? I'll just get my gun
Pistol
out.
drawn?
Yep,
Okay,
pistol
done and
drawn.
done.
Let's see. Do I want to use that? I mean, I got the effective weapon.
Yes, and
Wait,
you're in a good spot.
No.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
It's like, do I want to do a weapon attack?
Yes.
Or do I want to make it better for everybody else?
So he's out for the turn.
Well,
So-
he just has a disadvantage.
Well, it's
Yeah.
still not bad.
I can stun him.
Also, since you reminded me of the shield, I'm gonna say this out loud in case I need to be reminded again. Harm's way, the thing where if I'm next to an ally and they're being attacked and I redirect it to me, every time I do that, I gain a reaction that I can use for harm's way again. So just make sure I know
It's
that.
never ending.
Yeah,
Nice, that's cool.
essentially, so long as I'm willing to take the hit, I can do it. So
Yeah,
just
that's cool.
So just- in
just
case I-
soak it. Just soak it.
in case I forget,
Major
it's something I
attack.
can do.
Okay.
Attack.
It's only for attacks, yes?
It's attacks against an ally in 5 feet of you that you can use your reaction to redirect the attack to you.
Thank you.
16.
16, you say. 16 does hit.
Nice. Well done, Moraes. You're doing wonderful.
Major Moraes.
So that is 15 plus 2, 6, 17.
Damn.
Moly.
Carving it up pretty good.
That's wonderful.
Yeah. Damascus.
I am probably gonna do something stupid.
Sounds fun.
Yeah.
Sounds
I'm.
normal.
Thanks.
It's like on character, just
I'm going to run in here, dive underneath, and use a bonus action of disengage. Pop out on the other
Okay.
side.
You are crossing through an enemy's space.
you can't move through him because that's an
Threatening that space, unfortunately.
You can't.
Yeah,
Remember, we
being
learned
able-
that already today before.
Being able to move through an enemy's space is like
But
a special
even if
ability.
he's
so
if,
can't
even
go
if,
through
like
enemy.
in
even if
D&D,
he's
like
a size
hobbits.
Only if
two
he's
sizes
unconscious.
larger than me.
Yep.
Only if he's unconscious.
Really?
Yep. He is a large creature, still taking up most of that space, still
And again,
functionally
it's
able
in
to block.
motion.
But
Yeah.
yeah, it's a weird scene in motion. Older editions gave you ability to do things like acrobatics check through squares.
Yeah. Yeah.
This one, they've basically shifted it all over to character abilities or the like. or feats.
Okay, so you were saying that. Well, there goes one idea.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Because I was gonna go out and
Yeah.
find a vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
You're thinking too strategically for this kind of game.
Right.
Just
Well,
It's a different kind of strategy.
yeah.
part of it is just the way it's laid out.
Mhm.
If you guys had the key, you could draw them into the hallway and loop around. I mean, hell, if you wanted to, you could still do that now. Loop around, pop the other door open.
That's what I was
Flank
thinking.
it.
But it would take it like a
2 to 3 turns.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would take
Well,
some time.
the alarm's already going off, so we don't have to do it the safe way.
No, it was
Well,
good. Just
yeah, cool.
Bum rush.
So you said there are 2 creatures. So
Effectively, yes.
does that mean I could aim for the human?
As long as you've got a reasonable explanation for how you're making that shot. Right now, effectively, he is in full cover from the mech. So it's the how are you getting to him? For things like the concussion grenade, it ripples through the mech. That'll hit. Psionics will do the same.
that's why my ability went to him. No.
Yeah.
The
If
major
you've
made
got-
a cut in the back?
If you've got an ability that lets you ignore cover or stuff like that, I'd be like, yeah, you find a weak spot. those
I
kind
just
of
want
things.
to make sure.
It's not like an alien mech. It's
Yeah.
more like an avatar mech,
Yeah,
where it's the
that's a good way to think of
cockpit
it.
is covered.
Yeah. So I'm gonna use my laser pistol. Pew!
It's 9:40, by the way, if we're keeping track of time.
18.
18 will hit.
I'm cool to stay a little later.
Yeah, I just want to make sure everybody knows in case somebody does have to head out.
If you guys are fine.
11 points of laser damage.
Nice. It seems as effective as the other laser. Cutting through, doing nice damage.
And do I have to use another pistol?
Yes, as a bonus action, you have to use that secondary.
It technically doesn't have to be a pistol. It could be any other attack.
Okay, but it couldn't be with the same weapon.
No, it has to be secondary hand.
Yep.
Okay, sounds good.
Yep. That's the catch with bonus attack.
Yep.
It's got to be your offhand.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm gonna yell out to Mr. Barry over here. How you doing, bud?
I'm standing.
Okay.
I'm good on health and mechanically that's what you're asking.
how much longer?
Not long, not long.
I'm going to shoot with the regular gun then.
Yep.
And
Chow.
23.
That'll hit.
And so
So Spin's out there.
On the table.
Gone.
I do not count for it.
Gone into a different dimension.
Yeah, hiding perfectly under that wheelie part of it.
Whoops.
Uh-oh.
6 plus 3 is 9.
9? Alright. Take the shot. Does not seem as effective. Ooh.
It's arc now. Sell it as arc.
Doesn't seem as effective as the laser, but hits. You can see the shell kind of deforms as it's hitting. Still has some impact, but not as
It
serious.
still does damage.
Yeah, just maybe half or so.
Very.
If someone would say.
Some may say half.
Alright.
What you got?
Okay, so from what I saw, the shotgun was not too effective, but it is the heaviest hitting thing I have right now.
Yep. It did damage,
It's
but
just,
it clearly was not doing its maximum potential.
and most likely nothing else I have can do any better, so guess we're just gonna burn through the shotgun until we find out a better idea.
Cool.
Yep.
Spend those resources.
But I mean, like, if we want to get like technical about this, probably how Barry would have done it was he would have had 1 slug loaded and then 2 of the other bird shot loaded, so he would have 2 bird shots left to fire. So
Your call on that. You're dealing with a triple-barreled shotgun.
yeah, like I never.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Oh yeah,
about
right.
that.
It's got 6 barrels, so he probably would have done 4 bird shot, 2 slugs would have been Barry's logic. So oh yeah, so fuck it, then he'll use the he'll use the other slug.
No slug.
Yeah, that's 13 to hit.
That will miss.
There is luck.
Yeah.
The shell is completely deflected off the metal.
Luck. I am
Goes
burning.
ricocheting off somewhere into the reactor core. Don't worry about it.
Luck. I am burning though.
Ah. Hey,
Okay, that's 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right, there we go. Happy times.
Strikes and sinks in a little bit more.
Good damage. Good damage. Good damage.
Nice.
Not bad.
That's very nice.
Slightly
It's,
above average.
15 to 18. Yeah, so 18 damage.
Oh, that's a 6. Yeah, nice.
Sheesh.
Okay. Solid hits. It's starting to show signs of wear and tear.
Chipping paint.
Yeah, a little bit more. At this point in time, the pilot is currently available to be targeted. However, they will have 3/4 cover.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Well, at
So
least
plus
that-
5 to the AC.
Yep.
Nice. That's very good. So the cockpit's slightly opened.
Mm-hmm. You've got bits and pieces of it kind of torn off, ready to go. Let me
Screw this
sure.
guy.
I actually have.
Is he still looking as damaged as last time I hit him? I shot him the other day. 30 minutes ago.
Yeah. He's still injured from those 2 shots. Still bleeding.
I'd love to see him bleed.
All right. From here, levels that welding torch. And instead of a confined stream of fire, it is just a flamethrower effect outwards. I'm going to need the 3 of you to give me dex saves.
Yay! I'm so glad I stepped away.
I saw you move back, and I'm like, what are the odds? The 15-foot range.
Flip that.
Okay.
Oh.
Ow. That's a 1.
That's
I got a
crispy.
20 total.
All right.
Okay, you're at half.
Crispy.
Since
And
I
it's
can
fire.
see this attack,
Yes.
I can add my intelligence to it.
Nice.
So I got a total of 20.
Nice. Half damage. And I guess quarter damage for Barry
Yep.
because of his weird fire resistance.
Yep.
Looking at 15 fire damage.
Crispy.
So half
Would be 7.
7.
Yeah,
And
round
then
down.
half
always.
again is 3.
And
Yep.
7 is my HP.
Hey. At this point, other hand winds back, takes a swing for the major.
I will once again redirect it to myself.
There he will have disadvantage because of my talent.
But we'll be flipping one of these
Even out.
to normalize it.
Nice.
Swing and a whiff.
Barry shoulders the major and they both get out of the way.
Yep.
I'm like, I did it.
Dodge that. Yep. Done and done.
Nice.
Okay. Got another round to go. All right. Jazell, you're up.
Yeah. So what I totally forgot about is that my taunt is a bonus action, not an actual action. So I'll do it again. I'll taunt him.
You will attempt the save.
Yep, I will attempt.
What's the DC?
13.
Makes
Wisdom.
it.
Makes it?
Yep.
Fine.
Brighter than your average bear this one.
Fine. And then my action will be to. So you said that he is technically out.
Invisible. There's
Visible.
holes in the armor you can see through.
Can I, like, mechanically speaking, can I move into occupying this space?
Only if you don't stop at the end of the turn there.
Like, if I move back. Like,
Yeah.
I walk and then move back.
Yep.
Will I provoke opportunity attack?
Definitely.
I don't
You
like
know,
that.
it might be beneficial to get him up.
He's still up, right?
Yeah, I'm up.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said
He's low on health,
Health.
not down.
Yeah.
Down.
I thought you
Okay.
said you only
Can you
Had 7 when
redirect
you got
the
hit.
attack
I had 7 points
as
left
a
after that.
reaction?
It says if I'm in 5 feet of the ally, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then can redirect the attack from you to Barry.
That's what I'm gonna do. So
Okay.
I'm gonna walk towards the
Just a little
mechanical
saunter.
creature, just
Mhm.
like a little major. Excuse me, just excuse me, Barry. Will you assist me on this one? And I
Barry
will
back.
extend my hands, not targeting him, just like, poof, and then I will do color spray
Nice.
just in that cockpit.
Okay. What's the DC on that?
So let me. I think
'Cause I'm assuming it's wisdom again?
no, it's a. It works like sleep. I roll 6d10, and depending on how many hit points he has, the creature inside, I will do the 6d10. D10, come on, D10.
Need extra?
All right, that's 12.
Another 10.
22 and 32, 38. 38 hit points worth of it.
Okay. And it's just blind?
So, starting with the creature, well, he's the only my target. The creature is blinded until the spell ends, which is 1 round.
Yep.
So until my next turn.
Yep.
Creature hit points must be, just like the sleep.
Cool.
So if he has
Definitely got him.
less than... Okay. And then I will... Because he's blinded, he cannot... Well, if he will swing at me, he will be at disadvantage.
Yep.
And then I walk back, and I saw that blowtorch, so I'm going to, again,
And so-
step back away.
And so harm's way, essentially, like I
Yeah.
grab her by the arm and help her back.
Yep.
19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
And I'm like...
I'm fine. Barry's in the background. Just,
Barry chose to be the shield.
Yep. All right. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
You got it, Blue.
Black and blue now.
Yeah. Ouch.
But he's blinded now. This purple, like, whole cockpit is just blue. Purple, sorry. Purple. Purple.
Wait, so he
Purple.
rolled. He rolled. Oh,
Purple.
the
blue.
modifier.
Yep.
Yeah, I was like,
The modifier.
wait, you rolled 19 with disadvantage. So we rolled a 19 and 20.
He has 8. Yeah.
Yep.
And that's me.
All right.
I'm just, as I'm walking by, just pat on the shoulder each of you guys. You're doing a great job.
I'm singed. Like,
Alright. Just out of curiosity,
Yes.
what kind of action would it be to take the other battery I have and put it into the shield so the shield can be used again?
Standard action.
Okay, just was curious.
Right.
Yep.
Was curious.
Major.
That would probably be a good idea because your shotgun
Yeah.
isn't great.
Yeah,
That's fair. Yeah.
it's
Okay,
Not-
he's blinded, so I get advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So about
All of you guys have advantage.
Unbelievable.
round.
Can you re-roll that? We have
I
some.
mean, you could re-roll one of them if you wanted to.
Yes, I will re-roll one of them
All right, give it another shot.
because that was 2 1s. Come on.
Ooh, yeah.
Achievement unlocked. #2.
Okay, that's
Nice.
19. So
That'll hit.
that's a 23 to hit.
We
Yes.
have contact.
Contact.
Teamwork.
3, 2, 1, contact.
Teamwork make the dream work.
So by this point, I'm like realizing it would actually be quite handy to have this robot at our disposal.
We've already damaged it, but yeah.
15.
15 damage to the mech. Okay.
I mean, really, I think the most ideal scenario would have been like you were able to put it to sleep, and then the major somehow pops it open, so we can just pull the guy out, stab him.
I'm testing the ground here with like just hit points wise, and I can't put it to sleep just yet.
Well, I mean, the person inside of it
Mike.
got shot twice.
Right. On my next turn, maybe.
Maybe.
He's blind so far.
Speaking of,
Damascus, you're up.
I see my opportunity.
Mhm.
Yeah. Pow pow.
All right, so you've got advantage.
Yeah.
His AC is technically higher because you're aiming for the small holes here,
Yep, yep,
but you're
yep.
going for the pilot, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Please.
Nice. Nat 20?
Nice. Do that laser damage. Oh, very nice. Holy shit.
18, 20, 23 points of laser damage.
So from the outside, there's this laser beam that pierces through. You watch as the mech goes from like prepped and ready to like arms down at the side standard. The front of it, see some screws spin, 6 different locations. Top kind of opens and comes down. There's a nice little staircase to it.
You better not have burned the key card.
And you can see the pilot with a clear hole through the left eye slumps out to the floor dead.
Okay.
Dibs on the Mac.
The key card is fine. The key card is fine.
I'd love to loot the guy.
Dibs on the Mac.
You find a reactor level key card.
Nice.
Ooh.
You've got full access to anything you want here.
Yeah.
Outside of that, give me a investigation.
Should
See
the
what you
major
hunt.
maybe? Is, the major
Yeah, Major is slightly better at that.
Okay. Major. You want to check this out?
Go poke the body.
I'll help you if you want me to. I'll look through shit.
Okay, it's 19.
19. Nice. Okay.
She's good with it. She's good at it.
We're getting some of the
we
good
all
stuff.
have our good points.
Yeah.
All right,
I
3
shoot
d20 rolls then.
A natural 20 and a
Nice.
16.
Okay, got it,
and
got
a
it,
6.
and got it. Let's do the 6 first. Give me a d12 roll.
Come on. Don't jinx it.
9.
9. All right. You can choose to make this a psi hypo or re-roll. Since this guy was a boss, your advantage here is you can give another roll.
I'll make a side eyeball.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'll take that.
You've got an armor roll here.
Oh.
So a d10.
Please.
3.
You can re-roll that if you would like.
Yes,
Let's try that.
please.
Let's try this.
Any other die.
4.
Oh, fuck.
Congratulations, it's security armor.
Nice.
One day we will see what other armor is available. Today is not that day.
Oh,
I think you're asking for a lot from us, Steven.
With that natural 20, I will give you the choice. You can roll regular weapons or you can roll high-tech weapons.
Let's roll some high-tech weapons.
Roll me a d8.
Heavy armor gun.
3.
Another laser blade.
Ooh, dibs.
Hang on, sir. What do you what are you doing?
When did you go?
Yeah.
I'll take the robot. I'll be fine. I heard it can open doors.
Now, you have the same option here. Would you like to re-roll on that table?
Yeah.
Or are you happy with the laser blade?
I'll re-roll. 'cause
All right.
Let's see what's out there.
Yeah. The sky's the limit. Worst case scenario, it's another laser blade.
1.
It's a 1.
It is a laser rapier. This is a finesse version of the weapon.
You should get that.
Yeah.
You're a
You're a gunner.
gunslinger. You're a gunslinger. Why are you so excited?
Barry face tag. He's died twice.
This is his weapon.
I thought he's more like a club, but you're fast, so never mind. Yeah.
I mean, I can
So-
give you the shotgun if you want a consolation prize.
Breakdown for the. I mean, not a bad trade.
Do you have a tail?
No, he has quills, so I mean, I guess you.
So your laser rapier does 2d6 damage.
Oh my.
It is a versatile 2d8 with finesse.
I need a fresh card.
I'm
Wind
so
it down.
jealous of this loot. You
Wow.
guys.
How can you use a rapier with 2 hands?
Fancy, man. I don't know.
I can put you all to sleep. If that.
It's
Okay.
If that
And
rings
it's one of
in my
those where
life.
it's the design. You could technically refer to it as a laser foil if you wanted to be fancy, but it's still the fact that it's like it cuts either way you go.
That's cool.
Okay, so laser rapier was 2d6.
2d6
Fire?
fire. Yep.
Nice.
Versatile 2d8. Finesse.
I will take the card of the body.
Okay.
The excess card. And I will say.
Got a nice little lanyard for it.
Yeah.
Can we go to the control room? That's
I
what's in
will.
there.
I will add it to my keychain with the other card. And
Do you have another card?
yeah,
The original one from Shaw.
I thought he had it.
No.
No, I got the.
Maybe at one point.
Let me be at least cool at something. I
Listen,
can open
listen.
doors.
Accessory. The one that accessorizes.
Accessory to murder.
I'm here for good looks.
You're the best looking one here.
Why, thank you.
A little wink. Hey.
You're not gonna get any.
Okay.
Don't try. But I'm
And
gonna.
so with the standard action attack and bonus action attack, the bonus action, since I don't have the dual wielder feat, it has to be a light weapon, and I do not gain the damage bonus. That's how it works, correct?
Not your dex. Yes, just a flat die.
Was this guy normal? Was he a normal human?
Barry?
No.
No, the
Oh.
Guy you just pulled out. You're definitely noticing some like mutation around the head area.
Never mind.
That worked out well for you last
Just-
time.
yeah.
Of course, this guy may be a little radioactive.
Hey, you know what?
Little column A, little column B.
I mean-
I'm starving, okay?
yeah, you're hungry, man.
You're actually like bloodthirsty, so
Jonesing.
I'm like looking at your face and like, go for it. Why not? I mean, it worked for you before.
From
Just shrug.
a rough medical point of view, what you're looking at is clear signs of like mutations that have more to do with psionics and intelligence. And you're leaning
I want to
probably
bite him
likely
down.
on the intelligence side for this guy, how he managed to remain seemingly cognizant of how things work. That being said, you have no idea how mutations actually work. This could be a complete crapshoot.
Yeah. Nah.
Your call, but aside from your allies here, you're noticing the majority of the people you're coming up against are varying levels of mutation.
Yeah.
So, keycard,
But
access
it is
points.
fresh.
Yeah, it's so fresh.
Just roll a wisdom check if you can resist yourself or not.
I mean, yeah, wisdom or charisma. Do it as a save. See if you can hold back if you can't personally make a decision of what the character would do.
What's the DC then?
Just roll a die.
You've had some blood, so I'd say like a 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
You can control
Yeah.
yourself. So yeah, keycard swipe to the control room.
Okay.
But yeah, so does Damascus really want the shotgun? Because since Barry's got another sword
It's
out
up to you, man.
Oh.
Do you want a shotgun and a sword? Because you can dual wield.
Look at the
I don't think
bleeping
I can now with the
buttons,
shotgun. I can
everything.
do
I'm
it
like,
with a flechette, but
So, walk into the room.
One-handed
It's
shotgun.
got a
not mechanically. I don't
thick
think so.
layer of glass,
I mean,
followed by another
I'm just
force
saying,
field, and then
we're
another
leaving
thick
right now.
layer
Okay.
of glass that lets you see into the reactor core proper.
okay.
There's a just full array of computers here. It's like, you know, your classic nuclear power plant, or if you haven't seen what those actually look like, imagine
I watched
the
Simpsons.
cockpit of an airplane. Yeah. Where it's just so many controls and buttons everywhere.
I'm like,
Levers, knobs, readouts, feedback, access ports, and the like.
Don't touch anything.
do
in
I
there.
see any flashing lights, like alerts?
Tons.
Ah, shit.
You're
Do
not sure if it's
touch
like
anything.
you have
It's
no
like-
idea what it is, but there's lots of little blinking lights all over the
It's like a
place.
raven there, man.
There's a moment where you're like, "Oh God, what's going on?"
Oh God, what's
and
going
then
on?
you have this like unsettling, that like hair on the back of your neck raising.
Yep.
That it started to become something that you've
Your
had
Peter tingle.
as kind of a psionic poking or sensation, and your eyes go from the console up through the glass to look at the reactor room proper. The reactor itself is covered in this strange, dark, reddish substance.
Red matter.
It's got this strange red matter just kind of like hanging off of it. And for a moment you're staring at it and you realize it's moving.
Living red matter.
And that's where we'll end for you. Give you that wonderful thought to end on. For at least the mechanics and doing.
It's moving. Do I feel it's like maybe it's sentient?
I'll give you that.
Like just psionic?
Yeah, give me what your casting ability is charisma, right?
Yes. No, charisma.
For your
Charisma
psionics?
for the psionics. Okay. Double check that. I thought it was
I'm pretty sure it's
Yeah, I remember it was some bullshit.
because I think you were looking at bumping your intelligence.
Yeah, intelligence. So
Okay.
my spellcasting is intelligence, but my major like stuff
Is charisma
Yeah,
because it's a charismatic
yeah.
character.
So
Okay, so
whatever you think better.
So give me a roll with intelligence with your proficiency because this is your psionic.
I want
capability.
advantage on that roll.
Go for it. Last of the night, might as well.
That will be 19.
19. So, you don't have any like cantrips or basic abilities to like telepathically communicate, right?
No.
Okay, so this is you kind of branching into territories you're not used to.
Yeah.
You reach out to interact with whatever this is, trying to communicate or see if something's there, and you get a chorus of voices in return.
Dun, dun, dun.
And give me a charisma saves. Put
Oh,
those dice back out real quick.
I want that.
You used one on the first go. So
That's
take it as a full reroll, one die.
one die.
Yeah, just one die.
Okay.
Since you technically used one for the
Oh,
first
it's the
part
same
of it.
count
It's
as
the same turn, in quotes. All right,
Saving throw.
Yep.
It's a 10.
Cool. All right, we'll resolve that next time. Speaking of which, I completely forgot about the thing I was trying to remember. The guy you dropped earlier had a backpack. One of the first guys off the elevator, and you guys still haven't searched it. So if you remember that for next time,
Backpack.
Remind me.
Backpack. I'll write it down.
Backpack elevator.
Back.
Are you talking about the guy that exploded in a fire? Or the
No.
one that exploded in ice?
Also no. There's a guy, I think around who was in the med bay when you opened the door, was the scavenger looking type. Yeah. Don't forget the backpack. I'm writing it down here as well.
Backpack.
Dope.
questions, comments, suggestions. How are you feeling about things?
It's good.
Any details?
I definitely liked the huge number of enemies because I was not actually expecting that. So having to like deal with all of that at once, having to like burn stuff to then like it was our choice, but we then come into a bigger enemy where it's like we've already used some stuff and we were like having to like figure out what all we could pull together to just mount whatever the strongest offensive we could.
Yeah, that was a scenario definitely set up with a clear option to just GTFO to the elevator.
My thing is, the looting system is a little
Clunky?
It's just it takes a lot of time.
Yeah.
Like I like that there's a lot of variety. Like I fucking love the looting. You know, like oh, roll me this to roll this, and then you get a random super cool stuff. Like I like that, but it slows down the process of looting to like minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, just to like getting through it. If that could be like just shorten out somehow, or you know, like it's like we had a cool, awesome fight, followed by another cool, awesome fight, and by the third cool fight. But the plot-wise, we've been like through 2 rooms, right? So it's like it slows down the actual like development of like where we're going, what we want to do this, what we have achieved tonight, right? A lot in the last 5 minutes, but like that
You cleaned most of the floor up.
yeah. But that looting is a little, it just slows
Be
down.
a little slow, yeah. I can try to rework it to just be like a flat D100 roll and just
Yeah,
build everything off that.
like D100 or
Multiple
I
D
don't-
somethings.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Or like if you,
Yeah, that's
if,
doable.
or just like if again the idea of like oh we roll heavy armor 8 times already and random yes it goes that way but because it's like okay there's like you know
It
that
still
many
feels
tables
bad to get that.
yeah so
To quote unquote put in the effort
Right,
and get
right,
the same
right, right.
thing, yeah. Yeah, I'll look into seeing if I can compress it into like a D100 or some roll these, add it up, the exact numbers what you get.
yeah
And see if I can also roll with that like ammunition and whatnot will be set values and then certain numbers will just be like you get 3 shells, you get 6 shells.
yeah
Just to cut down
like
on that
even
a little bit
odds
more.
kind of thing.
Yeah, those kind of things. Yeah, I can spend a little bit of time kind of trim and modify that a
But
bit.
that's my only.
Yeah. It's not taking it to a crawl, but it's definitely something that can be improved.
Awesome, man! I'm enjoying the hell out of it. Can't wait to play the next session when my brain turns into pudding.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Yum yum yum.
You haven't taken any damage until now.
Oh yeah, it's, good luck, you guys. To your companion is a vegetable.
A
Damascus.
delicious,
It's
delicious.
German. Okay,
Yeah.
chicken. There you go.
Thank you.
Oh, and Stephen, the recordings, are you putting them up somewhere? Or?
I've been meaning to. I've got them recorded. They'll get around to it. I tend to do like uploads in large bunches and then set them to go for like months at a time. So
Is it unedited? Or do you
often,
use it?
yes.
Nice.
Especially for these, it's just gonna go. Some of the other ones, I'll trim like the first 5 or so minutes of just shooting around. call it B-roll and save it for later when I will never actually make a B-roll compilation. But I might. There's a chance. But yeah, I should have time this week. Taking a little bit of time off work, so should enjoy that on Friday. Might be able to start getting those in the rotation. Which, yeah, they should start popping up pretty soon. I might aim to do those on I usually do Wednesdays and Sundays, or Saturdays, or Sundays. It's nothing set in stone for that, definitely. But, yeah, we'll see what we can do for it. Start getting those out there.
Oh,
Thank you for the
I
tokens.
forgot those.
Any other questions, comments, suggestions, general feedback, specific
Am I brain
feedback?
dead? Yet?
Not yet.
You will be.
Not yet. Oh shit.
I'm outside of tournament play stuff. I hate fail and die stuff.
Yeah, no, it's.
I like things to build. I like it to be, all right, you failed 1 of 3, that will lead to your death, and give you clear warnings and
No,
stuff
man,
like that.
that last bit of. And we continue next week. That was just very good.
It's all about
Cliffhanger.
it's all about the cliffhanger time.
Yeah. I like some good cliffhanger.
I like anytime I can pull it off and it feels natural.
That was quite natural.
That one felt pretty good, yeah. Start tearing everything down.
Does it feel like that? That leads us to questions and suggestions.
Mm-hmm.
I am a charismatic hero,
Yep.
but I am a,
You are effectively in
You are-
a battle dungeon.
I am not like.
This
my thing
area
is-
is not your strongest.
Yes, my thing is that area is not my strongest, but as a player, I am getting involved in tactical, I know what is more beneficial for us as a group.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm pushing you guys, players, to do things like, hey, you go tank, hey, you tank off her damage stuff, please just let me know to shut up, because I don't want to play a game of... I don't want to play your character for you. So my character shouldn't be good at directing, I'm not...
You should be good at directing. You shouldn't necessarily have the best ideas.
Right.
Does that make
I should
sense?
know how to use grenades. I should know how tactical combat works. But so, as I said, if I'm too pushy, just let me know. Just say, "Hey, shut up. Go dance or do whatever. Show off boobies." I'm gonna reply.
Please do.
Correctly, but just as a player to player. I don't want to overwhelm the party.
And technically, that probably wasn't the best decision because I knew he could get us all with the flamethrower.
Well, when I moved up, I was like, and he said that, I was like,
Yeah, you definitely dropped the enemy quick enough because that could have gotten ugly.
I was so trying to figure out man, there's an easier way. I can
Mm-hmm.
hit the fuel, boom, no.
I mean, if you can close that distance, if you can get somebody in there.
But then I was like, oh, I'm gonna run, slide underneath them, all cool like.
Yep.
And
that's
you go on the other side.
Nope.
it's one of the few times where I look and I go rule of cool is great,
Yeah.
but
there are specific mechanics for that, so it's
If only I was a hobbit again.
there you go. Yeah.
That still doesn't apply because you occupy space. As a hobbit, you can occupy space of medium humanoid.
Sorry,
but you
J.R.
still-
Tolkien. Halfling.
There you go.
But
Yeah.
you still can't pass through the enemy, even if it's bigger than you.
Similar yet legally distinct from
there
halflings.
is in 5e there is
Halflings, no, they can only occupy space of their companions.
Well,
If it's an enemy,
I wasn't gonna occupy. I was going
still,
through.
you can't go through the enemy. Same rule applies.
Yeah,
It's-
it's one
it's-
of those that I would wish
Yeah.
they had like a basic rule to let you find some way through an enemy, but
I mean, house rules are always a thing.
yeah, I get why they removed it because it does tend to slow things down when it's okay, I want to move. Okay, roll to see if you can move. And then what happens if you fail that? Do you lose the movement?
Mm-hmm.
Do you then have a backup plan? How much movement does it take to try it? I see where it like spirals into a mess, but I still want, even if it's just like a feat that says the athletics feat, you can move through enemy spaces as long as you don't end there, and they count as difficult terrain. Like something as simple as that, I'd run with. It's just, yeah, trying to figure out where best that should belong. Be it a feat, be it a character ability, or some other balance. Because I do like the idea of bringing in 5e's version of flanking, which is just you get advantage if you've got two people opposite sides of the model, which again can get confusing when you're like, what's the opposite side of a large creature? Well,
I mean, wouldn't the easiest thing just to be to draw a line between the two friendly creatures?
yeah, that tends to be the best way to do it. And you do, are you guys on literal opposite sides of the creature, even if it's not directly opposite?
Okay, I get what you're
good.
saying.
If it's diagonal, it's... The older editions had very strict and formulaic rules for it.
Do we want to bust out the rulers and protractors?
I don't want to
Yeah.
for doing stuff like that, but I don't. At the same time, I don't mind bringing it in a little bit more when you guys start getting out of like the bowels of the ship and to locations with a little bit more mobility and freedom.
All right.
I think I'll definitely have a solution for what I want to do for flanking, since you'll probably be able to do it more instead of these one-way death hallways.
Good job, team.
All right, you guys.
Any final feedback before I turn off the recording?
Covered.